Black. Rhythm. Say it. BCP Dig 4.
Woo! What's up, everybody? How you doing, my fellow players? It's I, Taurence Hudson, also known as Hudzio, aka the Iron Heart of Xbox, aka the old school gamer, and welcome once again to another episode of Gaming Trouble. I just want to introduce my awesome co-hosts with the co-most, who are definitely not singled out. Let's start with my buddy, the Neon Samurai, the one who's guaranteed to put you into a chokehold and make you tap out. He is the one all about action games and stealth games and JRPGs. And my friend, he is the Samoan brother from another mother, my man Tony San Miguel.
Thanks, big dog. Now you make me feel like Apollo Creed. What's up, players? I don't know if I can keep my JRPG cred tonight. It didn't make my top 10. They're definitely my top 20. So, let's see what everyone likes tonight. Feel free to please let us know what yours are. Thank you. All right, let's get the show started.
Indeed. And then, of course, not last and certainly not least, the ladies' man. The one who gets all the freaking achievements. And I still don't know how he does it, but he does.
With the ladies, too.
Oh my gosh. And, of course, he's also about the collectibles. He is the man who's all about the cosplay. Mr. Johnny Elisea.
What's going on, players? Tonight's show is going to be awesome. Can't wait to talk about my top 10 games. But there's a lot of games that I like, though. But, you know, there's some ones that hold dear to my heart, which they're actually into my top 20. But these top 10 games I'm going to be talking about are the ones that actually make me the gamer that I am today. So I'm excited to talk about this. And yes, you call me that I collected achievements, trophies. Yeah, I just finished RoboCop Unfinished Business, and I just finished Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Fantastic game. It's so great to see 2D Ninja Gaiden back. So highly recommend those games to you players out there. So check them out. So without further ado, let's get with our top 10 games, shall we, gentlemen?
Absolutely.
I will never catch up to you, bro.
Listen, man, he is way up there. He's in another league. I used to be all about achievements.
I've got 3.
And basically, he just made me throw in the towel. I said, you know what? Forget it. I can't do it. I'm trying.
Hey,
it's just,
I'm out.
you know.
Hey, this is whenever I'm not working out in the gym, or I'm not heading or hanging out at the nightlife or nightclub and stuff like that. Usually, I just chill on my home and play these games, man. That's what I find the most fun, you know?
Yeah.
Gaming's all about fun, gentlemen.
Yo, absolutely. Listen.
The best way to unwind.
Whether you get the achievements or not, whether you play the games or not, finish the games or not, or, I don't know, do some blind runs or even speed runs or whatever you guys do, it's all about the fun. If it's not fun, it ain't worth it. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for others. Just do it for you. Yeah. So, without further ado, before we even get started, we have to talk about one very, very important thing. 100 subscribers, baby! Oh my God, yes! 100 subscribers. Holy cow! Listen, you know what? I am still beside myself that we have some amazing subscribers out there, and I am all about you, all about the subscribers. I'm all about the players. We are deeply, deeply thankful that you actually put your faith in us and actually want to watch our show and watch us grow. And you know what? We want you guys to grow with us. So please, please, if you can, like and subscribe. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because we are doing a 100 subscriber contest. That is actually going to be happening very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to make this announcement. We are going to be giving away. Johnny, you want to do the? You want to do the honors? Do the honors.
Sure. Well, I mean, I think we announced this already, though. We said that we're going to do we're actually going to give away a digital copy of Shinobi Art of Vengeance. So, you know, and don't worry, we're going to make sure we get this game on release day, so you won't miss out.
Yes.
So, but go over the details on how you'll be able to enter.
Gladly. So, 100 the Gaming Treble 100 subscriber giveaway. To celebrate hitting our first milestone, 100 subscribers, we are slicing into the action with a digital giveaway of Shinobi, the Art of Vengeance. One lucky fan will win a copy for any console of their choice or Steam. Whether you are Stealth Master on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, or PC, this is your chance to strike. What's up for grabs? One digital copy of Shinobi Art of Vengeance for the platform of your choice, console or Steam. Now, this is how you enter. And these are the stipulations, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your ears very, very close. To keep it fair and fierce, here are the rules. You have to be subscribed to Gaming Treble on YouTube, of course. Also, you must be active. So that means you have to do the likes, you have to do the comments, and of course, engage. Talk. We are not talking to ghosts. We're not talking to ourselves. We are talking to you, and we want you to engage. Remember, we are not these guys sitting on a mountain and everything, looking down at our lower subjects and everything and say, bow down to us. No. We are just like you, average gamers, but having a good time and talking about something that we love, the games. So please, interact. We are your friend. Be our friend too. Also,
I want you players to feel like you're hanging out with us.
Absolutely. Thank
Exactly.
you. Well
Interact,
put.
engage.
Well put.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Don't,
Oh, hell.
We're all hanging
Hit
out
us
in the
up.
arcade, man.
Hit us up.
We're
We
all
play
hanging
all
out
the time. Yeah. Hit us
Yeah.
up. You know, play. You want to play? As a matter of fact, we are going to probably going to do that and put our gamer tags or whatever it is in our thing. So if you want to chill with us or hang with us or play with us, hit us up. We are gamers. We game. Come on. We want to play with you guys.
Yeah, we're players.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we are. We're players.
Thank you. We are players. So.
Nice catch, Johnny.
Thank you. See, I knew you'd get me. Excellent.
It
So
was about to happen. So there you go.
I know. So also, you must be present during the live drawing. So if you are not there, now here's a disclaimer. If you are not there when your name is drawn, the prize will go to the next ninja in line. That means we will redraw. So we will give you 3 opportunities. 3 opportunities during the episode. We will call your name 3 times. You must respond. Respond to us. Whether it's going to be in the chat, in our DMs, something. You got to respond. If you do not respond, we will actually redraw and we will get the next person in line. Okay?
Yep.
So,
And then we'll point and laugh.
be present, or get nothing at all. Also, we no ghost entries. That means don't subscribe and hope that you actually win. So, I'm going to subscribe to their thing and hopefully they'll draw my name. No, that's not how it works. We want engagement. We want people to actually be a part of us. If you're a part of us, we are glad to give the gift to you. Okay? Santa Claus doesn't go down empty chimneys. That's not how it works.
Yep.
But here's also an international disclaimer. If we have fans abroad, and most likely we do, this giveaway is open to all fans. But non-U.S. participants may experience platform restrictions, and it does happen. Or regional limitations. That means there might be a price difference or whatever. We'll do our best to accommodate, but the availability may be based on your location. That means if you're in a certain country or a certain area that either has it banned or it's just there's a way that you can't get it, or it's late, it's not coming out until like later on, you might not be able to get your prize. But most likely this game is going to be available everywhere, so I think
it's going to be worldwide. It's going to be worldwide.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll have an issue with
that.
Don't
be discouraged from entry. We'll still we'll find a way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, but
be discouraged.
But when we have more contests like this and there's certain games that we actually are giving away, and maybe there might be some kind of restriction, we will let you know, and we will accommodate you the best way we possibly can. So, those are the rules. I hope you guys listened loud and clear. I will actually have this on Twitter. I will also have this on Twitch. You should be able to see it on Twitch. You will see it everywhere. You'll see it on Facebook. You'll see it on Instagram. You'll see it on TikTok. Everywhere. These are the rules. And we are going to be doing that contest next week on the 17th. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 17th. Be there or be square. You don't want to miss this opportunity to actually get your hands on a very, very awesome game. If you played the demo is available right now. Available for Xbox players, PlayStation players, Switch players, and Steam. You can play them anywhere. The demo is out. Try it, play it, love it. It's amazing. It is the callback. This is actually what we wanted. We wanted Sega to go back to their roots, and they did. This game is, oh my god, so good. It's just so good. And if you see it in the background, it's freaking amazing. Oh yes. And you know what? The demo didn't give me enough. I wanted more. You know how many times I played this demo? I played it about 7 times now. Holy cow! I'm still like liking it. I'm just getting back into it, trying to get faster times. I want this game now. And you know what? I put a pre-order in for it already, so I want to get my hands on that bad boy. Oh yeah! Can't wait. I'm a second baby for life. So, but there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So good luck to all you players out there. And let's hope you get that copy. Now, without further ado, I'd like to make another. Just do a little housekeeping here. We are going to be starting a new campaign. This campaign is actually for all of us, to all of you fans out there. I know that everybody's using the word gamer. Now, as you already seen, Johnny actually caught me in the act, and I said that word gamer, and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Okay, so why do I say this? Well, gamers seems like a derogatory term that should not be used. I feel, and I believe you players out there should feel, that we should be called players. When you go out there and you play a game, does it say Gamer 1 or does it say Player 1? When you actually go out there, you know, it's a term that actually talks about you being beyond gaming. In other words, you are the elite. You are a one who actually is passionate about games. You are the one who actually are the creators. You are the curators. You are the ones that actually built the gaming industry. You, the players. I feel like gamers are just playing games for clicks. We play games to play. Keyword, play. So we are players. So we are doing a nice little campaign, and you'll see it on Twitter. You'll see it on any other site. I'm actually putting it all over the place. We'll even have. Oh, by the way, we're actually doing a. I actually have some merch that I'm actually going to start doing. We have a store that's going to be opening up. I'm actually going to have that posted on our pages too. I'm still working on the details, so I can actually be able to have it live for everybody to see. T-shirts, hats, whatever. It's going to have all of our merch on there, and Be a Player is going to be one of our merchandise. You'll actually see it fairly soon. I can't wait till you guys to actually get your hands on it. So don't be a player, not just a gamer. That's my little disclosure right there. So, getting off all, huh? What's that?
I think I got my JRPG cred back because I was playing Final Fantasy VII before I logged on here.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. All right.
I'm redeemed.
Nice. All right. So, without further ado, our personal top 10 video games of all time. So let's get started. I would like to do a nice little round table, and we are going to figure out Johnny's wonderful top 10 games. And believe it or not, he has a very interesting list. So let's hear him out, and I'm actually going to do my best to accommodate him and to put some of the video in the background so that way people could see themselves. So Johnny, take it away, my friend.
Oh, all right. So let's start with number 10 is Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
Ooh,
now the reason I say Gauntlet Dark Legacy, it is a fun party 4-player game of action, adventure, RPG type game. This game has secrets. This game has once you power up your characters look they look different. And the characters you pick though, let's just say you pick Green Wizard, and and they look different from each other. Green Wizard will look like Ming from Flash Gordon.
Oh yes.
And then if you pick the Red Wizard would look something like he will look more like Zeus with a blonde beard, and also Warrior looks different, from different colors. It's so many different classes. Like you got Warrior, you got Valkyrie, you got the Wizard, you got the Sorceress, you have the Jester, you have the Knight, you have I think I said Valkyrie already. Oh yeah, you got the Dwarf, and then you got the Archer in there as well. And plus, on top of that, you can unlock different characters. If you go through these secret stages, you gotta collect these coins. Once you collect all these coins, you can unlock like a Minotaur. You can unlock a hyena, and all these other different types of weird characters. And the game has so much replayability, and there's so many different worlds, different realms. And so it's a fun 4-player game. I used to play this game endless nights though, sleepless nights. I had people come over. I remember I had Dorian over, and then we had 2 other people over. We used to play this up until 8 o'clock in the evening, and I think we stopped playing until 4 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I actually joined you guys at one time, right? You guys actually all were playing, and I actually, we had to have 4 players simultaneous and stuff like that. We had the 4 scores.
We had 4 players. Yep. We had the 4. Yeah, because it first came out on PS2. We had to get the multi-tap for that.
Yep.
But fortunately for the Xbox and the GameCube, you didn't need that. All you got to do is bring in 4 extra controllers, That's it. And you were good to go. But yeah, this game is at number 10. This is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, I'm showing everybody the gameplay of the game right now. So I was taking a look at that. Cool. All right.
Yeah, that's my
on the N64.
Yes, it was actually called Gauntlet Legends though, but they didn't get Dark Legacy. Dark
Yeah,
Legacy
I had the
was
N64 one.
okay, it was Gauntlet Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Legacy came out on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. So yeah,
That's right. It never came out for the Dreamcast, huh?
no. Well, here's the funny thing about the Dreamcast version of it. Gauntlet Legends came out on Dreamcast, but here's the funny thing: they added the 4 extra characters from Dark Legacy, if you remember.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You told me, I remember that.
Yeah.
The person playing right now could be doing this a lot better.
What's that?
I'm watching the video of the gameplay, and like the person like getting tagged left and right.
Yeah, he could play it just a little bit better. Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh man.
You know.
I have to show my skills of the wizard, man.
Oh yeah.
You are a wizard.
I am a wizard, am I?
Well, I always play with the elf, or
Hogwarts.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you one thing. What I liked about the Dreamcast version. You know those VMUs. You put it in your Dreamcast and you'll have the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
oh my gosh, remember that.
Here's the cool thing about Gauntlet Legends on the Dreamcast. When you put your VMU in there, they will display the character you're playing as on that little screen. And there were so many of them. There were so many faces on there, which is so cool to look at.
Yeah. You know what? Dreamcast, God rest its soul, still is like one of my favorite consoles of all time.
Yeah.
And you know what? I just wish it actually stuck around a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, because it was.
And I said that. Yes, and I said the same thing. Even the guy said it on G4's Icons. They had that Dreamcast special. He said that if the Dreamcast would have had a DVD drive, I guarantee you the Dreamcast would have lasted a couple more years. Sure.
Absolutely. So
that's Scarlet Dark Legacy right there. If you have any thing you want to add to it.
No, not at all. I mean, still one of the best multiplayer arcade style games of all time.
Adds so much humor to the game as well.
Yeah, but it's also a quarter muncher. It's so you're guaranteed to lose a lot of quarters. If you're good, maybe you'll
designed that way on purpose.
Like halfway through the game without having to worry about that. But if you play in the arcade,
luckily the console version wasn't like that. So.
Yeah. If the console version was like that, oh goodness gracious!
Oh, forget about it.
You'd probably have to spend as much as you paid for the console version to beat it in the arcade.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you are so right. Wow.
You had to make sure you keep your life up, though.
Hey, you can blow like $50 on that too, on the arcade game. You might
well,
have
the
to
thing
just
is,
just buy the whole console version, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That way, and you can play with your friends too, for free. And
it's a perfect port, so you're good.
Yep.
Exactly. You could call for pizza and soda, and just chill out.
Yo, let's do that like right now.
Hey, I'm down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, call for Pizza Hut or Papa John's, whatever you want. I'm down. Heck yeah. So yeah, that's all.
I'm getting a mom and pop shop pizza.
Oh, what pizza shop do you go to, Tony? Around where you live?
Yeah.
There's this awesome one called Mezzaluna, and it tastes like pizza from New York.
Oh, it's like New York pizza.
Best pizza. It's nuts.
New York
pizza.
Really
New York pizza. I'm down.
Absolutely.
I'm down with that.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
New York pizza, New York slices, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
All day.
No, I'm down. Yeah. I'm on that stuff.
And I've been to California, and I know what pizza tastes like over in California. It cannot hold a candle to our New York pizza. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the mouth shut. If I got nothing good to say, I'm gonna say.
So. Yeah, I'll tell you what though. I do like the Chicago Dip pieces over there.
Yo, me too, and I'm called a traitor, but you know what? I don't care. I'm eating.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know.
Okay, you guys are making me hungry right now. Holy crap!
Yo, I'm hungry right now too.
All right. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go down
Okay,
the list. What we got?
yeah,
What we got next?
yeah. So that's it for Garland Dark Legacy. Great game. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Number 9, Resident Evil 2.
Oh yes.
Now,
which one? Now which one? Resident Evil 2 remaster or
Oh,
regular original?
okay. Let me correct that. The original Resident Evil 2.
There we go. Now we're talking.
The original Resident Evil 2. This game holds a place in my heart. I remember back when I was in high school, I played the demo, and my godbrother bought the Resident Evil director's cut, and it had the demo of Resident Evil 2. And we played that thing. And I said to myself, "Oh, I am definitely getting this game." So I pre-ordered it at Software Centers. I remember when I had the phone call when I got out of school, and I got from the voice message saying that the game came in. I jumped on the bus and went over there and got it. And man, let me tell you something. Resident Evil was the original Resident Evil was great, but the second one they topped it off a notch. With the 2 discs, you could start off as Leon, you could stay off as Claire. The story was just so good, and there was so many like scary moments that makes you jump, and I just enjoyed it. There was so much replay value, like to unlock different modes, like the Force Survivor, the Tofu Survivor, to unlock all the infinite rocket launchers, the infinite different kinds of weapons. You know, like say you have to beat the game in like 2.5 hours. You have to get like an A rank to get this specific item.
Oh, I remember you grind those games, man. You actually went through like to get everything unlocked.
Oh, dude, I love that game. My sister was entertained when I was playing that game. Right, she was entertained. There was some parts she jumped, but she. You know, it was just so entertaining to watch that. We even like had the lights off at night. There was some parts that made us jump. And this game was like it just shows me what a true survival horror game what it was supposed to be. You know, you're in a city with full of zombies. You go to the police station. You think you're safe, but you're not safe. It's that the police station is infected with. Everybody's infected with zombies and hideous monsters.
Wow.
So, and then you got to find out the deep ends of Umbrella, which was amazing. And then there was like other characters you play as well. Like there was a part you played as Ada. There's a part you played as Sherry. And so many great memories playing this game. And this game was so good is that I wish I had that article. I actually joined the newspaper, the school newspaper, because they were looking for people to like write articles or something for like reviews of like movies or whatever. So I decided to write a review of Resident Evil 2 for the school newspaper because we didn't have any. Nobody was talking about gaming in the school newspaper. So I said, you know what? Everybody's talking about Resident Evil 2. I decided let me write an article. So I had to search online to get some screenshots. You know how long it takes to download and save screenshots back then on a floppy disk? It took so long, bro. It took like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes to download just a screenshot. But I worked so hard at that article.
Sorry, guys.
What happened, Chris?
Yeah, he was playing Final Fantasy 7 also. It's part of his top 10.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Yeah, I was playing that earlier, Chris. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, speaking, sorry to segue into something else, but you know that dial-up and everything is actually they're going away with it. They're actually going.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, shutting it down.
Yeah, AOL shutting it down. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So no more dial-up. That's right. That wonderful clappy sound and the oh classic. Oh my God, memories.
Yeah.
Memories.
So anyways, back to Resident Evil 2 though, because I want to get to the next game. But yeah, I mean, I wrote an article for the school newspaper about Resident Evil 2, and then everybody came up to me and they said they loved it. So I wish I still had that article.
awesome.
Excuse me. Yeah, but yeah. So there you have it. The original Resident Evil 2. You know, and it makes me, and that game right there makes me the big Resident Evil fanatic that I am today.
Nice.
So, anything you guys want to add to Resident Evil 2?
Oh, absolutely. I would say that Resident Evil 2, I would say, was considered like the pinnacle of the Resident Evil series. Number one, for the fact that you actually had, besides the interesting characters that you dealt with, the puzzles were harder. You know, the boss fights and everything were more interesting. There was, the story it takes a dark turn. You know, but for goodness sake, you are a rookie. Well, not really a rookie cop, but you're a cop who actually was just.
Well, he kind of is. He is kind of like a rookie cop, yeah. So
yeah, but he just got started. He just got started, dude. And then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh yeah, oh wait, what's going on here?" Like he was completely clueless.
Yep. And then Claire was trying to look for her brother. Yep. And now she got stuck in this mess. So, yeah.
Yep. And then of course you get to meet like one of the sister Claire Redfield. So that's another little bonus. So it's awesome.
The sister of Chris. Yeah, the sister of Chris Redfield. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Redfield. Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh man, still like one of the top Resident Evil games. It is still actually still considered one of the top Resident Evil games actually. How many?
Oh, absolutely.
It went on to sell. I forgot how many millions of copies.
It sold a lot.
It sold a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course it did. It's a commercial success.
Mm-hmm. So all right, so that's your number 9. Let's hear about what your number 8 is.
Number 8 is another Capcom title. It's called Mega Man X. And
oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm all about that Mega Man, baby. Woo!
Yeah. Well, Mega Man X is like the futuristic of Mega Man. And this is like a new take of Mega Man. This is not the original Mega Man. This is a Mega Man from the future. So I love what they did with the story, with the replicas. And then we saw Mega Man, like, he's all blue. He's kind of like powerless. So, but then later on in the game, when you're fighting you fight all these replicas, and then you start getting yourself powered up. And I was like, oh, this Mega Man is so different from all the Mega Mans I played. Because first of all, your life bar is small. It's not as large as it was in the original Mega Man game. So. And then to find out, you had to get these hard life ups where it builds up your life bars. It goes up. And then like each stage, you got to go find those, and then you find your power ups. Like you find these boosts that makes you go faster. Then you got the powerful enhanced helmet that you can break stuff with your helmet. And you have your armor piece. You take less damage. And then you got the X Buster that you could build up like so much power. And then you shoot like a huge X-Buster blast, and then like just like in the original Mega Man, after you kill a boss, take out a boss, you get to steal their power. And then but what's cool about that, once you get the X-Buster, you can do the enhanced versions of those powers, which is pretty unique. And then it just introduced us to the characters like Zero. And it's also introduced us to one of my favorite villains of all time in gaming history, Sigma. So, and I just
remember you could do the Shoryuken.
No, that was in Mega Man X2. In Mega Man X, I was just going to get to that. And also in Mega Man X1, you get to say there's a secret you can learn the Hadouken.
The Hadouken. That's right.
Yes, it was the Hadouken, and then to do that, you had to go to Armadillo's stage, and you have to keep getting that life bar, and you have to do it like 4 times. But you gotta make sure you get everything. You have to get all the heart tanks. You gotta get all the life tanks. You gotta make sure you get all the 4 armor pieces. And once you get that, and then once you go into the capsule, you'll see Dr. Light dressed up as Ryu, but he's got the gi and everything. And then once you jump in, and then that fireball will kill all the bosses with 1 hit. But you got to make sure your life is full. If your life is not full, you cannot do it. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's
but in
crazy.
Mega Man X, yeah, and then in Mega Man X2, they followed it up, and you can do the story you can, the flaming story you can, which is unique. So
That's
so
awesome.
that's Mega Man X right there. That's one of my all-time favorite Mega Man X games. And also, there is a remake. I don't know if people knew about this. It's called Mega Man X Maverick Hunter, and that is a remake of Mega Man X, and it is a fantastic sport. There's anime cutscenes, there's voice acting, the graphics are more enhanced or more improved. It's like a 2D point five game, and the music, the remix of the music, oh, it is great. It is phenomenal. If you guys play Mega Man X, and if you haven't played this remake that's on the PSP, try to get your hands on this game. It's worth a playthrough for sure.
So what console is it for? What console is it for? That particular one?
That's for the PSP, but also I think you could get it on the PlayStation Vita. It's called Mega Man X Maverick Hunter.
Okay, so yeah, so it's a PSP slash PS Vita title. You,
Yeah,
which is kind of a shame.
that is correct.
They should actually remake the game, or bring the game back, so that way everyone can get a shot to actually play that remastered version. That would be
It's really good. I
yeah.
really wish they could have added that to the Mega Man X collection. If they would have
Yeah,
added that
that
to the
would have
Mega
been
Man
great.
collection, that would have been awesome. That
It's
would have been, oh man,
a shame.
such a shame.
You know,
And also in that version, you could play as Val. You also
wow.
play as
See?
Val as well. Yeah,
As who?
Val, the guy the guy in the purple that rides that armor that you fought in the beginning.
Okay. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, he was the one then you fight him again though when he like captures Zero, and then and then once you fight him, but then Zero busts out, and then he explodes his armor piece, and then that's when you have to finish him off. So, yeah,
Wow. All right. Well,
but yeah, that's Mega Man X right there.
so I would consider Mega Man X like a Mega Man Deluxe type of game. Number one, I mean, not only because of the improved graphics, but the fact that you have these amazing power ups, and and also a new enemy. So it's not just Dr. Wily. You're talking, it's
Yep.
not dealing with Sigma now, and it's it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, in the
Um,
future. Yeah,
It's I would consider this. I mean, still like, cause I mean that game is actually a part of my top 20. It's definitely Mega Man X. Mega Man 8 is actually up there too. So we're on that wavelength. So what about you, Tony? Any love for Mega Man?
Old school Mega Man. That one I didn't have the pleasure of playing. I didn't have a PSP.
well, no,
Okay.
well, no,
But
well,
I know
no,
of it, and I'm
came
a
out
fan of
Super
the Mega Man
Nintendo.
games. I do enjoy them, yes.
Right. Well, Mega Man X came out on Super Nintendo, and X2 and X3 came out. You never played those?
No, I didn't have a Super Nintendo. I had a Genesis.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's
Yeah.
right. You were a
Yeah.
Genesis buff.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're in my camp. I mean, I had a Super Nintendo also, but but Genesis was
Yeah.
my jam.
Yeah, and if I was over at a friend's house to play Super Nintendo, it was
Genesis
just Street Fighter.
Genesis did get a Mega Man collection though. They did. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called Mega Man the Wily Wars. Yeah.
yeah. So there you have it.
Great game.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So-
that's your number 8. Talk about your number 7.
Okay, number 7. We were just talking about this series earlier. Number 7 is Shinobi 3: Return of the Ninja Master.
Oh
And,
Yeah,
yeah.
buddy. The music in that alone.
Absolutely.
The music in this game, the power in this game, Joe Masashi is more of a badass this time, and the monsters you fight are so like unique. You fight you see like when you go to the lab, you're fighting these brains that look
That
like
surfing
crabs.
level, yo. The surfing
The
level.
I was just gonna get the surfing level, the music. The music is just phenomenal, and I know everybody hates that one stage where you have to like jump on the rocks. Everybody hates that stage because if you missed a jump on that part, you were done.
Yeah, the level designers were dicks with that one.
Oh, dude, and hey, you're probably gonna hate you're probably gonna hate Lizard Cube for this though, but I saw a similar stage to that. That's gonna be in Shinobi Art of Vengeance. So get
cool.
ready for that. Yeah, get ready for that one for sure. But Shinobi 3: Return of the Ninja Master is like my favorite Shinobi game of all time. It's like they improved everything of this game. You could run now. You could run and slash. You could. There's so much ninja magic in this game.
They're the best things of every copy out there.
Yeah,
the best features of every version in one game.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I love the Revenge of Shinobi. I really love that game, but Shinobi 3, they really like took it up a step with notch though. So
boy, did they!
Oh, I mean, it's more. It's more, you still have to save your shurikens and all that stuff, but it really took the best of both worlds of the Shinobi series. So more of an arcade style, but still, adding the elements of Revenge of Shinobi. So
you don't know the cheat?
Yeah,
there's a cheat for unlimited shuriken.
No, that's for Revenge of Shinobi. Then again, there is a code. I'm sorry, I forgot. There is a code to be able to do it, but it's different from the one for the Revenge of Shinobi. Revenge of Shinobi actually had where you had to go into the option screen, go for the music.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's certain music you have to play to get that.
Yeah.
No, you just gotta wait a couple seconds.
Right, the shuriken bring down to 0, and you hold up wait for a couple seconds on the Revenge of Shinobi, and then it actually you'll hear a sound effect and everything. Then you see infinite. The Shinobi 3, you have to play certain tunes in a certain order.
That's right. That is right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on that one. But and also don't forget that there's a part in Shinobi 3 which I like when you ride on the horse too, which is cool.
Oh yes. Oh, the horse. Yes.
Yeah.
I
thought that was.
There's a stage that's just showing right now in Revenge of Shinobi where you're actually in the forest and the thing. We have the fires and stuff like that. There's a forest fire. So you have to go jump on top of these canisters that actually explode when you're actually trying to walk on them and all that junk. So that's pretty wild.
Yeah, you can stay on it for like a second or two because if you stay there too long, you're gonna get hurt.
Indeed. So. What an amazing game.
And also one of the bosses that blew me away was the Mega Godzilla.
Oh yeah! Wow. They You know what? Sega always likes to throw in those weird cameos and sometimes in certain games.
Like Batman and Spider-Man and Rambo and the Terminator and the Hulk.
That's typical Sega for you, man. But they're awesome. I love it.
Yeah. That's what's so cool about it. But that's my number 7.
Number 7, all right.
Shinobi 3. Yeah, Shinobi 3 was number 7. So if you have any more, we can go on to number 6.
No. We pretty much gotten through the Shinobi 3 because it makes me want to go back and play the Art of Vengeance demo one more time.
Of course.
Oh, I love it. Oh, so good. I can't wait till the game comes out. All right, now number 6.
Yes, number 6 is Contra 4. Now people are saying, Johnny, why Contra 4? Well, I'll put it to you this way. I love all the Contra games. Contra is one of my favorite video game series of all time. The reason why I say Contra 4 is because WayForward and Konami did a phenomenal job with this game on the DS. The music is great, and if you play, and the music is great, the soundtrack, the voices, and there was so much content you can unlock in that game. You can unlock many characters in this game from the past, and also you can unlock the original Contra on the NES and Super C on the NES. Those are one of the stuff you can unlock in that game. And the game is like tough as nails, and plus I love the fact that if you get like 2 items, if you get the same item like twice, like say if you get two of the spread guns, you'll have a more powerful version of it, and it just makes you look like a badass at the same time while while the enemy is just trying to take you out. And also the yes, and then there's a part where you're on the Jet Motors scene at that level. That level right there just blew me away. And they actually took a soundtrack from Contra 3 when you're riding on those jet motos right there, which is so awesome. And it blew me away. And then you had to fight like a huge fish eel, a dead fish eel that was trying to take you out. Like the way they introduced these bosses and on this small game, and I was just blown away by it.
You know,
and the way
but what makes it more impressive about Contra 4, the fact that it was on the DS, the dual screen making the game a lot larger than they utilize utilize both screens, one, and two, just for the fact that they made it work. How they made it work, I have no clue, but they somehow, some way, it's almost like, okay, well, the split screen doesn't bother me, but you just know, it's like when you're playing,
right.
They made it work. It's awesome. And
right.
the immersion of the game is actually very good, and it still has that same Contra hardness to it.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
our friends
Exactly.
in the chat want to know: does the Contra code work on all of them? Does it work on this one, or is there a different code? The typical Konami code. Does it work on this?
The Konami code is in there.
There you go. There you go, Chris. It's confirmed. Nice.
Yes. Konami code. They cannot go without it.
It cannot be Contra about.
That would be a big troll on Konami's part. Can you imagine?
Yeah. There's a way to use it though, but and also
that code
the
works
one
in the arcade.
Yeah, and then also the one level that I liked was when you get on the rocket, where like you're shooting up in the sky, and then you have to like jump from platform to platform, and then while you're taking out the enemies though, and the music is just rock hard badass, and you don't really care about the difficulty. I mean the game is difficult, but the music itself, it just makes you want to keep on going and going and going, no matter how hard this game is. So, and then you learn so much of it. So the only problem with the dual screens is that if a bullet like goes in between the dual screens, you would have to wait for that bullet to pass by, because a lot of that's one of the complaints that people had about that game. But if you see a bullet coming through, yes, the split screen kind of like messed it up though. But other than that, it was great though, because like I said, there was extra content in the game. There were so many characters you can unlock. You can unlock the 2 NES games. And also, you can unlock a comic book. You can unlock the comic book from the pages, and then you can unlock the history of Contra. You can see all the Contra games, like the history of it, the dates, and you can even see the Japanese versions of it and the European version. Because in Europe, they called it Probotector. They had to use robots because the word Contra was banned in Europe.
Really?
So, yeah, because that's why it was called Probotector. They use robots.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and they also use robots instead of humans.
Yeah, and you can unlock Probotector in the game as well. And you can unlock Contra Hardcore. Yeah,
that's cool.
It's kind of upsetting that they didn't include this game in like the collections. Like,
I was hoping they would add this game though, and people's been asking for Contra 4 to be released in these modern consoles.
I have a feeling that because Nintendo had a grip on the exclusivity on Contra 4, because I think they helped funded the game because it's for the DS, obviously, and and because of that, Nintendo has the grip on everything of Contra 4, so that's probably the reason why.
Yeah.
It's too bad. Because
it's a shame because this game any hardcore fan of Contra should play this game.
I'm pretty sure they could work out something, because there has to be a way. The reason why I say this,
well, look at Konami. I mean, they brought the DS Castlevania game, so why can't they bring this game?
I'm pretty sure they will. They'll work out. They'll work out something. They'll work out something.
Yeah, we'll see in the future, though. But I would love to see it happen. But that's Contra 4 right there. But anything else you want to add on Contra 4, gentlemen?
Oh no, I already spoke my piece in the thing. I think Contra 4 is an amazing game. The thing it actually deserves its place in the games of Contra. So absolutely, if I would have ranked all the Contra games, I would say that this right here will probably be a little below Shattered Soldier, because I mean Shattered Soldier
Okay.
was an amazing game that came out for the PlayStation 2.
was.
And everyone knows that game right there is hard as balls. And
Oh, yeah.
to this very day, I think it's considered one of the harder ones next to hardcore.
It is.
So
That game
yeah.
will give you arthritis.
Yeah. All right. So number 5, what you got for me, man?
Number 5, and this is a favorite of Tony's, I'm pretty sure. Yakuza 0.
Yeah, buddy. That's what
Yeah.
got me into the series. Thank you, man.
Exactly.
Thank you for the
And
intro.
Of course. I've been telling you, I remember back then, I think, what was it, like 2018 or 2019, I was telling
Yeah, it
people
took me a
about
good
this.
year to give it a try. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
and thank God I got you into the series, so, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, man.
yeah, I'm really happy. I got introduced.
I can't wait for you to play Yakuza Fire, because I want to talk to you about that game.
I know. I got to get to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So tell me.
But
so
yeah,
tell me,
Yakuza
Johnny,
Zero. Yakuza Zero. Well, Yakuza Zero, which I liked about this game, is the story is incredible. The story with Kiryu Kazuma and Goro Majima is great, though, because these are the two beloved characters in the Yakuza series. Because first of all, it started off we had Yakuza, the Yakuza 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Sega decided to come out with Yakuza 0 on the PS4. And I got a PS4 at the time, and I started playing Yakuza 0, and I could not believe the atmosphere and all the amazing activities you could do in that game, and the fighting styles in that game is just simply amazing. And the voice acting in this game is like tremendous. It's like Sega really put all their hard work into this game. And I always tell people, when people tell me, hey, Johnny, I want to get into the Yakuza series. What game should I start off? 0. Start with 0. One of my cousins, the guy that was telling me that, oh, Johnny, I saw that Yakuza Like a Dragon's on sale. I have to go buy and play it. I said, no.
Like you're talking to your dog, bro.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I said, no. You first of all, you're going to get confused, and you're not going to know what the hell's going on with the story.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're not going to know, like, who's Kiryu Kazuma. You're not going to know all these events that are happening before Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is the 7th game. I told him, start off with 0, so that way you'll have a good background of Kiryu and Goro for those two characters. And like I said, there's so many activities to do in the game, and it makes you want to play these activities and the sub stories. The sub stories, like it makes you want to do these stories, because when you do these
They're
stories,
hilarious. Some of them are hilarious.
Some of them are hilarious. They're funny.
Yeah.
And then when you complete them, you get more and more experience points, and you get more money. And also that the way you power up in the game, you use cash and use money. So if you're focusing on all these sub stories and all these activities, you'll be building up some more money and experience, and your character is going to be so powerful. It's going to make you a badass. And there's so many heat moves you can do in the game. Like some of these heat moves, if you do these moves to people in real life, they're dead. Okay, they're done. All right, they're not even going to make it to the hospital. Tony sees some of these heat moves, like the one he smashes his head to the table, and then he fist pumps him right into the car or whatever. They're done.
Yeah.
These
Majima
are
is
so
sick in that game, dude. He still has that crazy look in his eye. You knew he was going to lose his mind sooner or later.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
He looks like
absolutely.
a psycho.
What?
Oh, dude, absolutely. And then you see, like, he uses his dagger, and the way he flips his dagger and then he kicks the dagger right into the chest, and then he just smiles at them and he just smiles with them, and then he just pulls it right out. And then they crumple and they're dead.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
sorry. When you first introduced me to this game and I started playing Yakuza 0, I knew nothing about either character. So after playing 0, I got to be able to see like how the character progressed. I was like, oh, that's why he looked insane. Because by the time I was at like what, Yakuza 4, I was like, this guy's certified nuts. I love this character.
Right. And I like Kiryu Kazuma as well, because you can see this guy, he went through a lot of shit. And the way that
they both did.
Yeah, both of them did. And they came close to death. And it's like, wow, it was like, I can't believe like they went through this and they able to survive this stuff. And to see the way that these two characters go through all these conflicts, the way to survive them, I'm like, oh wow, these guys are badasses. I want to see what goes on with the story. I want to see more of these guys. So this game right here, it makes you want to continue on playing the Yakuza games, because you want to see what's next for these characters. And Sega did a phenomenal job with it. And plus all the other characters, like all the other side characters, you want to see what goes on with them as well, because they're interesting too. So, and there's some great moments in this game. So this is why I put at number 5 Yakuza 0, one of my all-time favorites.
So I mean, I could say you know, and I can vouch for this because I actually do. I really like the story, and I like the fact that, you know, what he was going through in there, he was supposed to basically take the blame for what actually happened, because, you know, I think
he's got to stop doing
boss,
that, yo.
you know, getting killed.
Yeah,
and
that was in the first game. Yeah,
and that's really you know, frustrating, because you're like, damn, you know, what should I do? Like, morally, you know, he's like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna do this, but he's like, yeah, but you know, you have to. Like,
he did a dime in the bin for these fools, man.
Yeah.
Come
oh
on.
yeah. No.
Yeah.
They gotta stop doing that. Man. That's too loyal. You're like a dog.
Yeah.
It was kind of messed up because he was framed. He was framed. He was all he was going to do was just do a job, to get the money, get to take care of it, right, and then leave.
That's it.
That was it.
Simple job.
Right. But
somebody screwed him.
Yeah, somebody screwed him royally.
Yep.
You know, and then when he found out and the thing, he's like, oh well, you know, he had his back turned against the wall, because obviously, you know, it was either he had to take the blame for it, and what, you know, just okay, well, you're just gonna have to take the blame for it. Exactly what they said. He's like, listen, take the blame for it.
Yeah, my life ain't for me, yo.
Yeah, that was a tough,
yeah.
a bit of pill to swallow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
I'm pledging to another man.
Yeah,
no.
Screw that, man. My life.
So yeah, I love the game, and of course, another thing that I like about the Yakuza series is just like Shenmue, you can actually play the arcade games. Jump in, baby.
My favorite parts of it.
Woo! I go to that arcade and hit it hard.
Yeah. Also, I love the karaoke. I love doing the karaoke songs.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Karaoke songs are the best.
And karaoke, yes, the karaoke. Some of the songs were kind of difficult though. But I actually passed them. I mean, I was actually proud. I was like, yes,
I passed them. A lot. You know, like if I want to get those achievements and trophies, I would have to like score above a 90 for all those songs.
Yes, almost 100. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's entertaining though. It's very entertaining.
No, the music is good. Even though it was in Japanese, it's good. You know?
Well, here's the thing, though. I will tell you one thing, though, before we head on to the next game. What I liked about the Yakuza series, it actually got me more, because I was already big into the Japanese culture, but this game right here got me more and more and more into the Japanese culture, and it makes me want to learn more about Japanese. And then that's why I always like to play these games in Japanese with English subtitles, because that way I could learn some words in Japanese. So, and then I got to see the atmosphere. And then, you know, when I went to Japan last year, you know, I got to visit the city that was inspired by the city that was inspired to Komarocho. So I got to visit that, and then I got to see the atmosphere, and I was like, oh wow, this is exactly how it was in the game.
Nice.
And what's funny about that is that the producer, because when I was in Japan, the producer, he said he was over at the same place where I was at, where they had the red light district of Kamurocho there, and while he was there, and then I replied to him and told him, oh, I was just there over there like an hour ago, and he actually gave a like to my tweet, which is cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
These guys, the devs, listen, support your devs.
Developers in Japan, yes, the Japanese developers, they are some of those awesomest people ever. Especially when I went to EVO last year. I met the director and the producer of Street Fighter 5 and 6, and I met the producers for Virtual Fighter. Awesome people, man. Awesome.
Absolutely.
So
support your devs.
You know, that's why I want to try to see if I want to try to speak. I want to get a little bit better with my Japanese, so that way when I go back to Japan, you know, it'll be a much more better. Don't get me wrong. I had a great experience over in Japan, but if I learn more Japanese, it will be a whole new level.
Indeed.
So, yeah.
All right.
So
that
that's
was your
Yakuza
number.
0 right there.
That was your number 5, right?
0 right there. Yeah, that was number 5, Yakuza 0. Does anybody have any more you want to add to it, or
No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I spoke my piece.
Okay, great. All right, so number 4. This game holds dear to my heart. Ever since I owned the NES, and people can say Super Mario World is their favorite Super Mario game of all time, but this game is my all-time favorite Super Mario Bros. Game, and it's Super Mario Bros. 3. The reason why it's Super Mario Bros. 3 is at number 4 is because this game, you know, when it first got introduced into a little movie called The Wizard. And if you guys haven't seen The Wizard, you should go check it out.
Yes, absolutely.
There's one big Super Mario 3 commercial. All the trailers.
Basically, well, actually, I would say the end of the movie. End of the movie is more like the Super Mario Bros. 3 commercial. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. That was the reason why kids wanted to go see that movie.
Yeah,
but,
it's totally why.
Yeah.
I didn't care about Fred Savage. I wanted to see Super Mario.
Right? Yeah, but the reason why I like Super Mario Bros. 3 is because the graphics were so colorful. And it was just another step. It's like they really stepped it up a notch. And what drew me into Super Mario Bros. 3 was the secrets. You know, how to discover the white mushroom houses and how to turn the Hammer Bros. Into white ships. You remember those? There's like certain points you had to get.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Certain time.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know that for sure. And I want to talk about the 8 worlds. The 8 worlds are so unique. Like there's Water World, there's Ice World, there's Giant World. Like each stage had their own. The Giant stage was like, oh my goodness.
That was a pain in the ass.
It's off the wall.
The slipping and all that stuff. And
man, the ice stage was like, oh man. I mean, it was annoying, but yeah, and like each stage had their own theme, which like it just blew me away on how they did this. So like, you know, you had the Skyland. The Skyland was one of my favorite stages though, because you go from one part, and then once you take the pipe and you go into the clouds, and I was like, wow. And then also the power-ups. There were so many power-ups in that game. You had the fire flower, you had the frog suit, you had the leaf that turns into a raccoon, you had the toucan suit. I said the frog one. You had the Hammer Brothers suit. The Hammer Brothers suit was
that was badass.
That was the best one. That was like one of the best suits.
That Hammer Brothers suit
it was rare though. You barely found it.
Yeah, there wasn't that many of them, but if you found it, it was a powerful suit because the hammers do more damage. You can actually take out Bowser Koopa with that suit if you hit him a few times with that hammer. And what's good about that, when you crush with the hammer suit, if there's a fireball that hits you, it protects you. So, and then I like the toucan suit was good because you could turn into a statue and you get to turn invisible for a while. And plus you have the P wings that'll get you
unlimited flight. Yep, of course.
Infinite flight for just that one stage, and then that's it. So, but yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 is my all-time favorite Super Mario Bros. Game. I understand why people like Super Mario World, but Mario Bros. 3 was just like.
Well, Mario Bros. 3 was the start. Mario Bros. 3 actually was a catalyst for Super Mario World. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You know, definitely worth the playthrough. The game is still to this very day like one of the best Mario games of all time. Still is.
Yeah.
So, and I think all the newer Mario Brothers games, even though they're good, still cannot hold a candle to the original. I mean, I'm sorry, it just can't.
No, they can't.
That's true. But don't get me wrong.
Mario 64.
Yeah, but listen, I don't want people getting on the wrong start. But I love the other Mario games that came out. I love Super Mario Wonder. That was a really fun
Super Mario
game.
Wonder it's a great game. No, it's a great game because it's original. It's different. I get it. I mean, it's colorful. It's weird. It's whimsical.
Yeah, it's like you're playing a Mario game on acid.
Yeah, so pretty much.
Yeah, my girlfriend at the time, we were having a blast with that game together.
Yes. So. See, there you go. It's definitely one of those games, and it's 4 players simultaneous. So it's worth the playthrough. Definitely worth it.
Exactly. Definitely. But that's Super Mario Bros. 3. So number 4.
So that's your number 4. All right, you're winding down to the top 3.
Yeah,
what do you got for me?
We're almost there, and I can't wait to hear Tony. So number 3, Mortal Kombat 2. Now, when I played the first Mortal Kombat, and of course, it shocked everybody. There was the blood, there was the violence. It looked like to me like something out of Enter the Dragon. But when Mortal Kombat 2 came out, I was shocked at the atmosphere. The game was like very dark.
Boy, did it change.
The atmosphere, yeah, exactly, because you're in Outworld this time. In the first game, you were in Earthrealm. You were in Earthrealm and an island. But Ed Boon and the gang took Mortal Kombat they really like topped it off. There was not only you got one fatality, you got 2 fatalities. There were so many secrets in the game. There was friendships, fatalities. There were so many pits because if you remember the first Mortal Kombat game, there was only one pit. But now
the ceiling pit is hilarious.
The ceiling pit and the Deadpool, the acid, and the pit. Man, this game had it all, man. And then the secret fight with Reptile, that was one, but now you have 3 secret fights, and they really doubled it up with this game. And Shao Kahn, the boss himself, was great, especially the arena. The arena stage was one of my all-time favorite stages in Mortal Kombat. And
indeed,
it was dark. It's like if you were to tell me like which game is better than the original game, I'm definitely gonna say Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh yeah.
They doubled down on the Easter eggs in this game. Basically,
that's the tone for the entire
arcade. Because when the arcade game came out, if you remember correctly, Johnny, and I'm very sure because you were there when the game was first released. The first initial one didn't have everything in it. It only had the 2 fatalities, and I believe then when they actually patched it, and there's a patch that came out that added the babalities. They added the friendships.
Correct.
And I think there was something else that they added.
And then
I don't know those were readily available.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. In the final version, they added Shang Tsung's Kintaro fatality.
Yes,
so
that's right.
That was not in the original.
Yes, and that's right. They did add that one. So, and it was one of the more difficult ones because you literally had to hold on to the button the whole round.
Yeah, before the round even started.
Before the round even started, exactly, or else it would not work. So
that's right. That is correct. And then plus you had the Pong game. You had to play 250 matches. They added that to it.
Yep.
So, because I remember we were getting all these issues of EGM. They tell us that, oh, there's a new version of Mortal Kombat 2. They would tell us what's in it, what's the difference. And they would tell us what exactly what it is. That's the reason why we bought these Game Pro magazines. That's the reason why we bought these EGM magazines, because there was always going to be some secrets in Mortal Kombat 2 that we haven't discovered at the time.
Exactly, and it would have taken forever to try to figure it out for ourselves.
Right.
You know, I mean, yeah. Granted, you could just fiddle around with buttons and stuff like that, but you know, but the magazines, man. Listen, go back to one of our earlier episodes, and I think we were talking about magazines and stuff like that. We were talking about gaming, you know, Game Pro and stuff like that, and what we actually were, you know, how we were getting our game knowledge and our, you know, and stuff like that. Listen, print was not dead, and print still is not dead. I still think it has shit. Oh, by the way, sorry, I had to throw a little segue into it. The Game Informer, they're actually finally coming back to print. They're releasing their magazines again.
Okay.
Yep. So they're back to their ways. Which is good.
There you go.
I mean, I think that's great. So that means you get the posters and you get all that stuff in there. And if they're doing everything old school. Yes. Nintendo.
Right.
Nintendo. I'm watching you.
Come on, can we see Nintendo Power come back?
I want Nintendo Power to come back. I'm sorry, I miss Nintendo Power. You know,
I
people
miss
like,
that too,
but they'll never do it. You know what?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know how they are.
I'm throwing it down the ether. I'm wishful. I'm Mr. Wishful thinking, but you know what? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. They're not. No, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's
So that's number 3. Number 2.
Mortal Kombat 2 number 3. I'm pretty sure we discussed it. Why I loved it. So now number 2 will be Double Dragon 2: The Revenge.
Oh yes. Tell him, Johnny. Tell him, Johnny.
I will tell him. Double Dragon 2: The Revenge was one of my favorite games that I played in the arcade. It was one of my favorite games I played on the NES, and I used to rent that game out so many times.
Which one do you like the most?
I prefer the NES version, because at least in that version you get to have a better ending than you had in the arcade version. I remember we discussed that on the episodes we talked about our villain.
Oh yes.
Remember we talked about the villain?
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, Double Dragon 2: The Revenge on the NES. That game right there. And this is the game that actually made me a big fan of beat 'em up games. You know, when it came to either Streets of Rage, Final Fight, and all these other beat 'em up games. This is what got me into, like, Double Dragon 2 was actually the game that got me into martial arts, and it's the reason, and it's also one of the reasons that when I got older, I wanted to have a Double Dragon tattoo that you guys see on my left arm.
Of course.
But I love the story with the two, with Billy and Jimmy Lee. They go out there fighting the Shadow Warriors. They want to get their revenge and revenge Marin. And then I love the fact that if you want to get the true ending, you had to beat the game on hard, which encouraged me to do that. But there was another version of Double Dragon 2: The Revenge which I liked, which was the PC Engine version, because they had to make cutscenes, and the controls in this game and the style of that game was phenomenal. The music was great as well. I think you've seen the PC Engine version, Taurence. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Oh no, I played the PC Engine version. I actually liked it. It was based off, basically the story was based off of the NES version, obviously.
Yeah.
So and which was great. So I feel like, huh? What's that?
No. I was gonna say. I wish they released that version here in the States, but you can only get the Japanese version. You have to get the PC Engine.
Which is the reason why legacy titles, man, legacy games, they got to find a way. They got to bring it back.
Exactly.
So I just feel like, you know, it's a waste of pixels to actually have that game just completely die or better yet, not die, not just die, but just go into obscurity, in someone's closet somewhere or someone's glass case somewhere. Look what I got. I got this copy. It's X, Y, and Z. Oh, what does it look like? Oh, well, it looks like kind of like sort of like this and this, that, and the other. Oh, can we play it? No, man, no. It's gonna lose its value.
Oh God. Oh man, please do not get me started. I remember we had the discussion.
We had
about
the discussion
that
exactly in one of our earlier episodes, and I think about people actually just don't play the games; they want to collect them. Come on, man.
That does that.
Games are to be played, not collected.
Exactly.
If you got a game, you like the game, play it.
Yep.
Show it off. If you have to, show it off, but play the gosh darn game. Love it.
Exactly.
You know? But Double Dragon 2, still to this day,
Revenge.
I love Double Dragon 2. Double Dragon 2 The Revenge was amazing. The music was fantastic. The gameplay was great. The puzzling, jumping puzzles that you had to do. Mm-hmm. Gosh darn, man.
Yeah, the platforming was a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Oh man, especially the last stage. One of the last. Oh man. Goodness gracious. The disappearing platforms,
and you miss the jump and you fall in the spike. Oh man.
Yeah. Also the platform that actually disappears as you fighting off the guys. You had to kill them off before you actually go to the door.
Yeah. You had to be fast on that one. Yeah. Exactly.
So. Yeah, definitely.
There you have it. There you have it for number 2 for Double Dragon 2 The Revenge.
Number 2. Now
to number 1.
Number 1.
My all-time favorite. Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Woo!
This game is like different from all the other Castlevanias that we played in the past. This is the reason why we have something that's called Metrovania. This game right here, the atmosphere of this game, there's so many monsters, there's so many weapons. You play as Alucard, the son of Dracula from Castlevania 3, and the story involves, it takes place years after Dracula X Rondo of Blood, which is another great Castlevania game, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many stuff to explore in this game. And I'm definitely going to make sure I don't want to spend too much time on it. But this game has so much stuff to explore. Like I said, there's so much to explore. There's so many rare weapons to get. It makes you want to go back and forth to fight the same enemies until you get that rare item. And the bosses are unique. The music is phenomenal. And then what's crazy, when you got to when you thought you're at the end of the castle, you clear the whole castle out, and then you find out that there's another castle, but the castle is upside down. The castle is upside down, and I was like, when I first saw that, I was like, what the F? And then when you go into that, when you go into that castle, you'll see different monsters, and then you get different items and different bosses. I was like, wow, this makes the game even much longer, which I love. So this is one of the reasons why Castlevania Symphony of the Night is my number 1 game. And I also love the Saturn version, because the Saturn version added more to what the PlayStation version didn't have. You could play as either from the beginning, either Richter, Maria, and they had their own playthroughs. And then there was 2 extra stages that was not in the PlayStation version, but it's in the Saturn version. So
really awesome.
Whatever version you play of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you're gonna have a blast playing it. Sure.
Absolutely. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Remember when I first got an opportunity to play the game for the PlayStation when it first got released? My gosh, I was blown away. Number 1, graphics wise. Number 2, the music and also the gameplay wise. The fact that it had so much to explore and so much intrigue in the game. It was definitely worth a playthrough. I believe it's still available in the PlayStation Store, And
Yeah.
also, if you can,
So many ways you can play that game.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can play the game. Absolutely,
Yeah.
you know.
Go throughout everywhere.
Yeah, and so my suggestion is get an opportunity to play it, love it, like it, and you know, get on it because I mean it's worth a playthrough. Find out what everybody's been talking about. All right,
Exactly.
so that is Johnny's top 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That's my top 10, ladies and gentlemen.
indeed. So, Tony,
Yo.
my friend, let's go
Mine's
through your
not
top
any-
10.
Mine's not in
You are
any
next.
special order, really, but I will list them off.
Absolutely.
I'm a big
Go for
fan
it.
of.
Go
I'm
for
a
it,
big
man.
fan
Whatever
of
you
the
want to do.
franchises all these games came from, but I had to choose one from each one. So, after my Genesis years, there was a decade where I played nothing but Street Fighter. Pretty much nothing but. So I have to put out there that my favorite out of that franchise is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Ah, yes.
That's a
That
favorite of
was
mine.
the
too.
Is this for the
Street Fighter.
Super NES version or
Arcade.
No.
oh arcade?
No, the
Arcade.
arcade. Because Super
Arcade.
Street
I
Fighter
spent
Turbo.
so much time and money in the arcade playing that damn game.
Yeah, Taurence, if you remember, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo never came out on the SNES. It came out on the Panasonic 3DO first.
Oh,
PC.
Super Street Fighter. Super Street Fighter.
Yeah.
No, Super
Super Turbo.
Street
Yeah.
Fighter. Yeah, Super Turbo was not on the Super NES or Genesis. It was the regular
okay.
Super that was on.
I just wanted to be clear. Okay, so that's not Street Fighter 2 Turbo. It's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said. Super
Yeah.
Street Fighter Turbo.
Got it.
Akuma's the
That's like a
parent.
$20 a day habit. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's
And plus,
definitely
Akuma,
in my top whatever.
yeah, Akuma made his appearance too, as well.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
perfect-
When I found the
that's
hidden
the perfect
character, that
fit.
blew my mind.
Yeah, he was a badass. Tough boss to beat too. Tough secret boss.
Yeah. Everybody
now
knows about
you know.
Street Fighter.
Now I believe for the code for to unlock Akuma. I'm trying to remember. I think it's dealing with 4 characters. You have to
Yeah, you had
Yeah,
to
the
pause on a
highlight.
couple characters
Right.
in sequence.
Yeah.
And then,
and also the home version, I believe they unlocked them completely. So if you actually have the arcade file, the fighting collection, you can actually
He's
play the
just there.
game while having a Akuma unlocked already.
If you had the Street Fighter collection that came out on the Saturn and the PlayStation 1, all you had to do was hold the L and R buttons, and Akuma would be playable right there instead of going to have to highlight the character.
Yep.
I know why they got rid of it, because he's not so much a secret character anymore. That's why he's just readily playable in later versions.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but he
So
was.
they're
he
like,
was,
yeah, he's
he
not a
was
secret
O-
anymore. Why
He was
not?
OP. He was OP in Super Turbo.
Yeah,
he
the
was
computer version.
Yeah,
When you're fighting against a computer, good luck. Enjoy.
Yeah.
You're going to get pissed off.
You have to cheap him out to beat him.
Absolutely. All right. So that's your number 10. Where's your number 9?
I guess. Like I said, it's not in any special order. The next one that I
Okay.
wrote down
Okay.
was
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of Devil May Cry. You guys know that.
Mm-hmm.
I had to
Sure.
single out a certain one. The one I relate to the most and I had most fun with was 3.
3 was the best one.
The pizza loving show off Dante. That was awesome. It was just a fun ride to play. The entire game was just fun. Just
Yeah.
throwing demons and devils and stuff, and man, and wisecracking and doing it in style.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
The weapons in the game. There was so many weapons in that game. I like the guitar weapon in that game. The guitar weapon was so. I was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That out of all of them, I love that one. Along with the 5th one. The 5th one was a good closeout.
The
I
first
really
one
wish it
was pretty
wasn't
good.
closed. Yeah, the first one was great. 3 was actually a prequel, so it takes place before
Yeah.
all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And we did. We got introduced to Virgil.
Yeah.
Well,
This is one series I really hope they continue in some way or other. Last I checked, Dante and Virgil are stuck in hell.
I love the banter though. The banter that
yeah.
Dante does
Oh, yeah.
though, whenever he gets to a boss,
Yeah.
I just laugh my ass off. It's hilarious.
He's amazing.
He's
Oh yeah.
especially when he gets to the Cerberus in the beginning. He's
Hey,
like,
nice doggy.
oh,
Nice
you
doggy.
want to go? You want to get? Come on,
Come on, let's go.
come on, boy, let's go.
It gets so pissed off at him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
But that opening scene where he's just trying to enjoy a pizza, that he buys pizza on layaway. The guys are broken. But
Right.
and he's fighting those those demons while he's eating the pizza, and he's got like swords sticking out of him.
Yep.
It's just fine. It's badass.
Yeah, exactly. He just doesn't care. That's what it is. And plus, what I like about the game is I love the combo systems. And I see some people do. I could do some good combos though, but I see some people do some combos and they actually taunt during their combos, and that's a risk though. If you try to taunt like during your combo system, and if there's enemies around, that gets them pissed off though. But if you're able to like whack them, you'll be able to rank up you can rank up to SSS so fast in that game.
I do it all the time. I'm a regular triple S ranker. My combos.
Yeah.
If the enemy has a long enough life bar, I've got that triple S going on.
Nice.
Yeah, I always want to try to S rank all the missions though. That's what I always try to do.
Yeah,
It's all about that sweet, sexy style.
You gotta
Exactly.
you gotta show some style.
Exactly.
Devil May Cry
It makes-
3 is all style.
Right,
Absolutely.
because when you see that, you know what? I didn't like the way how I played in that level, so I want to go back and play with style, and it makes you want to go back. It gives you so much encouragement. Go back.
There's
and
replay
just-
value. A lot of replay value.
Yes. Rewards.
Ooh, I'm watching this right now. Lady's kicking some ass right here.
Lady has that gunplay. She has that sexy gunplay, man. She's like,
Dude,
she kicks ass. She kicks
She's
ass.
a girl
and takes
Chow Yun
names.
Fat. She's like Chow Yun Fat and Lara Croft put
The
together.
rocket launcher she had in Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition does
yeah.
ridiculous amount of damage. Dude, I beat the bloody palace so easily with her. Yeah.
Man, what
It's a
a
fun time. You just
fantastic
shoot
game,
everything
though.
that
I
moves.
love Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3, I think, was considered like one of the better ones. Devil May Cry 2, I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, even though...
I'm not a big fan of it either.
Yeah. But Devil May Cry 3 was redemption, because it's like, okay, going back to the beginning, going all about Dante.
It totally was.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely worth it. Absolutely. Yes. So, and I got excited when Devil May Cry 4 got announced, but then I was like, wait a minute, who is this dude?
I like Nero.
him.
Nero's cool too.
No, I like Nero. What are you talking
Nero's
about?
cool
Nero's
with his hand and all that stuff, and and you be able to get some combos out of that. I love
He's
that.
a wise
No,
ass
I get
too.
that. I
He's
get
a wise
that.
ass too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
Kid's got style. He's Virgil's son. He's gonna have style.
oh,
dude.
of course.
Yeah.
Wait, did I just make a
Spoiler alert! So if you ever played
Sorry,
Devil May
Nero.
Cry 5,
Yeah, Nero's Virgil's kid.
Oh well.
so
What the hell you guys been doing all this time?
yeah, Devil May
the
Cry
game's been out for
5
decades.
explains the whole entire story.
Yeah.
Watch the beginning, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, the game's been out for almost a decade. So
Yes. So my suggestion
Not a
is
decade. 5
play the
years at
games, love the games, you'll know the lore. If you missed it, too bad. So
Yeah, and I just enticed y'all to play it. To actually go out and play it. You want to find out how they're connected.
yeah, exactly. And besides, it's all about the gameplay anyway. So even if I did see it, I would like, listen, I want to know how I did it.
The gameplay is amazing right there. There's footage right here. Look
Play
how
the games,
stylish
man.
it is.
Play the games. All right.
It's like your best Hong Kong action and anime put together.
Yeah. So all right. So what's your next one? What you got?
GTA Vice City.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know I took
That's
me
my
to
friend
beat
is
this game because I was doing nothing but exploring the city, screwing around, doing everything I could do that I would would either get me killed or arrested in real life. That's where it was one of my vet games. It's one of those you can just pop up and just play. You don't have to do any stories or missions. You can just go around the city screwing around. But story-wise, it was one of the strongest in the franchise, I think so.
Oh, absolutely.
Really,
I can agree.
Star-studded. Star-studded.
Yeah.
The voice acting
Well,
made the game.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Rest in peace to rest in peace to Ray Liotta, man.
Yeah.
Colin Vercetti, man.
Oh man, what
was
amazing, what
fantastic.
amazing voice actor, what amazing actor. You know, he's all the good ones are always gone, man.
Yeah. And Burt Reynolds was in that game.
And Burt Reynolds, yes, another one. Burt Reynolds, you know, he voiced that the oil tycoon.
Burt Reynolds is connected to 2 games on my list now.
What's that?
I can't wait to get to that one.
Okay.
Which one is that?
Well, hold on. No, let's just keep going down. We'll get to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, Vice City really does not need an introduction or an explanation.
Yeah.
Everybody played it. Everybody loves it. This is my favorite one in the entire franchise.
I love it too.
Grand Theft Auto 3 was like the gateway drug. When people heard about Vice City,
amazing.
People automatically said, "Oh, more Grand Theft Auto! Gotta get this game."
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it was like Grand Theft Auto mania. Everyone loved the game. Everyone loved the series, and this one right here was no exception. You know, so you get to go around the whole entire city of Vice City. And also, just for the fact that then you had a botched job that got effed up, and you got and you pretty much you say, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to pick up the pieces. I'm going to find out who actually did this to us, and you know, I'm going to mail his head back into in the bag. So
threw me over.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, so if you watch the beginning, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. So you see my choices. These were all off the top of my head, and it matches my player cred. The fighting games, the stealth action, and the action. Right now, we're in the action part. Guess what's coming up next?
What's next?
Kept you waiting, huh? Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh,
granddaddy of them all.
Now,
and the best iteration of Snake.
Big Boss.
Big Boss. The guy who lived long enough to become the villain, or was he really a villain now? Who knows?
Good question. That's a good conversation to have.
Yeah, he was actually trying to get out there and stop nukes. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
Diamond Dogs were the good guys.
Yeah, and don't forget the remake's coming out at the end of the month.
That's right, Delta.
Yeah. So you guys won't see me for a few days when that happens.
Oh,
I'm gonna be very quiet.
Dude, we have Shinobi as well too, so we're all gonna be disappearing for a while.
You're gonna see me in the woods behind my house eating the water mark.
There is gonna be so many. There's so many games right now coming out.
Oh, forget it.
That is so. I mean,
forget about it.
This is the year of gaming. I tell everybody that. Forget about all the console war BS, and I hate it. This right here is what it's all about. Games. I'm all for the games. Give them to me. I don't care, big or small, short or tall. I want them all. I just rhymed right there. I'm a poet that didn't even know it. This is actually what I live for when it comes to the gaming, right? Us players want games, and you know what? They're delivering. I want more. Yes, my backlog is big, pause. But I think that we are going to have a grand old time. If you are bored, what are you doing?
Oh, dude. How can people be bored when there's so many great games out there now?
What are you doing?
How?
What are you doing? There's something wrong with you. You know? You consider yourself a player? Come on, get on board, man. Get on my level. There's too much to play.
I'm glued to the footage that's playing right now, Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, dude, I'm playing other games right now while I'm waiting for Shinobi. So I got something to keep me occupied.
Oh, look at that! You know, you get to deal with some snakes. You know, and that's how he gets his name, Snake Eater.
I got a very funny story about that. One time, my wife was talking about witch hazel, and it's very Metal Gear Solid 3-ish because when she was talking about it, I was like, "Do you eat it? What does it taste like?" And she just looks at me like I'm an idiot. Like, no, you don't eat it. But yeah, it sounded like one of those Metal Gear conversations over the codec. Remember, every time he caught an animal or found a new plant, he was like, "What does it taste like?"
Hey, listen, tastes like chicken. Oh, all
You
right.
see him when he eats, and then he goes like, ugh, when he eats like something awful.
Well, you should see half of these soldiers and everything. I've been hearing stories and everything. They were eating
Yeah,
hearts and stuff like that.
You
It's
gotta
just,
eat. You gotta eat.
yeah.
you gotta eat,
It was.
man. When you're hungry, bro. So
It was like Vietnam era, so there's gonna be some nasty stuff going on over there.
absolutely. All right.
Yeah.
So what else you got?
On
What's that?
a different level, I thought this when I saw this game coming out, I thought it was just gonna be another Metal Gear Solid clone. No, it was not. It is its own thing. There is no one more epic than Sam Fisher, and how realistic the storylines are, and the gameplay dynamic of hiding in the shadows, using night vision so that they can't see you. That was something unheard of back then, and it became its own monster franchise and loved every version.
All right. I know where we're going.
Yep.
Splinter Cell game. Which Splinter Cell?
Yes.
The
of course.
very first
Now,
one.
which
The
one?
very
Oh, the
first
first
one. The
one.
OG.
The first
the
OG.
original.
Oh, the
first
very
one.
first
yeah,
Splinter
I would
Cell.
agree with that one.
Yes.
I mean, 1 to
Yes.
3 were awesome, so it was a very hard choice to make. 1 to 3, like Chaos 3 and Pandora Tomorrow, they were great too.
Yeah.
Just those original 3, I have never played games like that, especially when it came to stealth action. Wow. That's all I have to say. Wow to Ubisoft on that. Make more of that. Save your company. Bring back Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
See-
Stop fucking around, Ubisoft.
Now,
Yep.
Ubisoft and everything with their thumb up their behind right now, trying to figure it out.
They're elbow deep.
I don't get the fact that they have a franchise that's guaranteed to sell 1 million copies, guaranteed.
Yeah, look at this
to
right
sell,
here.
to make them money, and yet they don't want to jump on this game again. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right?
I guess they like to lose money. That's what I see.
There's a lot of
they
accidental
lost
comedy in
lost
this
money
game,
when
too.
they decided to f around and find out with their other game. What was it? The Assassin's Creed game that came out.
Shadows. Oh
Yeah,
boy, what a disaster!
Listen.
What a disaster!
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some people said, "Oh, they liked it." Listen, it didn't. That wasn't it, Hoss. Sorry, but
Nope.
But Splinter Cell. Listen,
Oh.
they have to. The last great game.
I just want the story to be good. If you're gonna make a good story and follow up to Sam Fisher, and don't freak him like disgrace him or anything, and don't make him like be a sideline, because we see a lot of these franchises are getting destroyed, and they're getting replaced with the boss babe and all this other bullshit that's been happening in games as of late. Then if it's not going to be anything like that, then fine. But if it is, I don't want it. I'd rather not have it than have shit.
I've never had a bad story with. I've played all the Splinter Cells. Not a bad
Well,
story.
all the Splinter Cells, yeah, but it depends on
Not a
who's
bad
writing.
story among the bunch. Even the newer
Right.
ones, after Michael Ironside dipped out, they were still really good.
So
Right.
sad, man.
But
But,
you don't know.
I-
But you don't know nowadays what these games they're going for nowadays. It's sad to see, and that's why I hate to see like all these franchises. That's why I say to myself, like maybe during this time of year or this time of era, like they're bringing these franchises back, but then they turn out to be shit. And I would hate to see Splinter Cell would share the same crap fate like that. But I would, if they're gonna do it right, then bring it back.
Indeed.
Not, don't bother.
So Splinter Cell, that I was that because I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where your numbers are right there in the thing. I guess you're just kind of spitballing. So I would probably consider that like one of your top threes then. Top
Yeah.
5 maybe. Top 5.
I'd say
You're on the
so.
fifth, right?
Yeah, like one of your top 5 most likely.
I'd
All
say
right.
so.
Next on
Like,
your list. What else you got?
Let me go back to Splinter Cell though. There's still a lot of there's some. I don't know if the Fisher's comedy is definitely intentional. He's a smart ass too. But the guards. Something's got to be said about the guards.
Oh, okay.
They get alerted and they come looking for you. You're hiding in the shadows and they don't see the 3 green dots over your eyes or the one on your back that looks like a little walkie-talkie. And they're like, all clear, and they leave. And then I just walk up behind them and choke them out. I love doing that to them. They do it in Metal
Oh,
Gear
yeah.
Solid. The guards are really stupid.
Oh yeah.
The AI
Right,
wasn't the greatest, especially when it
Guards
comes
make it
down to
hilarious.
when you're actually doing your stealth missions, a lot of stealth missions. I like the fact that you're climbing on pipes and you're going through
Yeah.
vents, and you're taking out guards that way, and just finding ways around there. There's even ways to actually
What's over there?
not even get hands on. You just completely bypass everybody and get into a door.
All clear.
Yes, awesome. Still pretty awesome.
They're hideous.
Yeah.
Now,
So,
to add to my further.
all right. So what
Further
we got?
stealth
Because we
threat.
got about 25 minutes left. What we got?
Yeah. So,
Oh, wow.
okay. Hitman.
Damn.
The Hitman series is one of my favorites too. So I got to go with Hitman 3 on this.
Hitman
Just the
3.
sheer amount of beautiful
okay.
locales you could murder people in.
Oh yeah.
I'm on
There's so much-
these beautiful
there's so much
landscapes like in
shit you can
Italy and all these other countries. I love being able to like swap costumes out and sneak around. That's one of the ones where I will try to find everything, just sneaking around. It is such a great game.
I love that you can poison the foods on some of the
Yeah,
levels.
it's not just like shooting or like getting someone to
No.
garage. You can poison stuff and you can set up traps. It's great. You
Dude,
take advantage of
I
any
love-
events that are going on.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, I love that you could like throw them off the ledge too.
Oh yes.
There's
But you gotta
so
be careful
many
where.
ways to accomplish your mission.
Oh
There's
yeah.
so many ways.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just pick your poison. You pick your way the way you do it, and
Mhm.
you'll and it's guaranteed to work or you're guaranteed to get caught. It depends
Oh
on
yeah,
how you do it.
can't run in there guns blazing. You will get destroyed
Right.
Yeah.
immediately.
Well,
Well,
that-
I'll tell you one thing that happened to me though. I remember when I stood some traps. There was a guard that caught me, but I ended up going like gun ho on them, and I just escaped, and I was able to beat the level.
Yeah, you can get lucky at times, but usually they will kill
Yeah.
you. Just like
Yep.
the original Assassin's Creed.
They will gang up on your ass. Yeah, they will gang up on your ass.
especially when you take out a guy and you put him inside the freezer.
Yeah.
You take out a guy, put him in the freezer,
Yeah.
and then you go
I
on the
electrocuted-
thing. You
I
actually
electrocuted a
get
guy in a
disguised in
hospital.
their outfit, and you actually have their favorite drink, so to speak.
It's
You know,
so devious.
And
The
you make
game's so
sure you're at the
devious.
right place at the right time. And then, they decide to go for their drink. And then you get to watch to the distance their thing as they fall and collapse.
See, where Snake and
Set up
Fisher use
traps.
firepower, 47 is all cunning and gadgets. He's like
Yeah.
007.
Mm-hmm.
So
Setting
that's
those
where he stands
traps
different
up.
from Snake and Sam Fisher.
Yeah. Love setting up those traps.
Indeed. All right. So that's probably number 5. So where are we at number 4?
What would be number 4 in this list? To be honest, I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever.
I really don't have. These are in no special order. I just love them all. So my next one, and we already talked about this ad nauseum, Mass Effect. My pick from that franchise is Mass Effect 2.
Oh, that's everyone's pick. Everyone loves
Yeah,
Mass
and we've
Effect 2.
talked
Mass
about
Effect
this
2
one until we're blue in
really,
the face. We could spend 4 hours on this. So
yeah, I know we can.
I
But
think we've covered that one enough.
yeah, ad nauseum.
Mhm.
But
Right.
it was one of those franchises to this very day, still to this very day, was one of the most intriguing. And I feel Andromeda really kind of made it, it almost made it kind of fall off its rails if you kind of put it into that context. But we actually discussed it before and everything. And if you players out there have not gotten an opportunity to take a look at our last episode or like one of our episodes, where we were talking about Mass Effect Andromeda, we were actually doing our theories about Mass Effect 4. Listen to our theory. Listen to what Tony actually said. I mean, I'm still waiting on it. I want everyone to see either agree or disagree. I think it's a great idea to actually make Andromeda relevant to this franchise.
Yeah, don't waste those.
So,
they had some good characters. Don't waste them.
What was that again?
They had some great characters. Don't waste them. Bring them back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just the story was convoluted. I feel like the story really, you really just kind of put the franchise on hiatus for now. But they can redeem themselves. They can. Mass Effect 4 can redeem themselves. So I would say give it a shot. Don't lose it. Don't abandon it. Don't throw us away. Okay, so that's well, whatever number that might be, but it's one of your top 10. All right, and what else you got?
This next one I could skip over pretty much quickly too, because everybody knows that. It's my personal thing. I'm a Dragon Ball geek, so I love that series, the Budokai series.
Oh, Budokai, yes.
So I'm gonna have to go down with 3 because it had the most people. The only thing that beats it out now is Sparking Zero, which is just this generation's version of that.
Oh goodness!
I played that game nonstop. The next one is what I had a lot of fun with. Once I got on my Street Fighter phase and got into 3D fighters, Dead or Alive 2. I got obsessed with unlocking all the endings.
It still is.
And I did it all.
Still is to this day, yeah.
Yeah, it plays the best too. The counters, everything, combos, you name it. And the cutscenes are pretty cool too.
Oh yeah.
I
remember playing that on the first on Dreamcast, and it was amazing.
Absolutely. All right.
But
and
again, not much more to say about that. Everyone knows that one too. Now,
of course,
this one.
And okay, and then you have one more. You have one more for us.
Oh yeah, this one is a strong contender for my number 1 because I think they just took my brain out and put it in a video game. Saints Row the Third.
Saints Row the Third.
Saints Row.
It's my kind of humor, my kind of action. I love the open world sandbox type thing. I love how I can custom myself in the game, which I have. And I love building that empire. I love running around acting like a maniac. The pro wrestling, zombies, it's got everything that's in my friggin' head that I enjoy. And mashed it all together into a crazy storyline that I also enjoy. And I think the Fast and the Furious movies ripped off them. Fast and Furious is just Saints Row.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fast and Furious is Saints Row the 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah. Did you see that? What do you think about Saints Row 1 and 2 though? Did you enjoy those games? I actually like the second game.
The second game was
great.
Love
that. Yeah. I love that side mission where you're driving this truck and you have to squirt the shit all over the neighborhood.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love that. When I first played that mission had me dying. I was laughing my ass off.
I forgot about that. That's still funny.
Oh, that mission was messy.
Yeah, it was like Grand Theft Auto.
Oh man,
Unleashed.
Yeah,
Grand Theft Auto and amphetamine.
It was just like it was so uncut. I did love the fact that I remember I think it was either Saints 1 or Saints Row 2, and they got. I know they must have got this from that TV show Weed. There was a mission, a side mission, where you go meet up with this housewife, and she's trying to make extra money for selling weed, and you have to go to like each neighbor's house to pick up the weed before the gangsters shoot at you.
Oh jeez, yes, I remember that mission. Damn, that was in Saints Row 2, definitely.
Dude, I'm sorry I'm laughing because it just made me laugh so bad because. Listen, I don't care. I never like cared about the show Weeds, but there was this girl that I was seeing at the time. She used to love that show, and that mission reminds me of that because the show's about a widow housewife, and the only way she can make money is she gets all these weeds and sells to all these neighborhoods to drug dealers, and your mission was to drive her to all these places before you get killed.
Wow.
Let me show you what sold me on Saints Row the 3rd, though. The very first cutscene.
Sure.
Where was it Shondi? where you guys are fighting in an airplane. You jump out of the airplane and you're doing all this shoot 'em up play in free fall.
Oh
You remember
yeah,
that?
was in lieu
remember
of.
He kind of tossed her up too and went down to catch her again, and she was like, "I'm gonna kill you."
My goodness.
That over the top. It was insane, and I loved it.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So
But yeah, that game's my brain. That entire game. That's my friggin' brain.
Yeah, Saints Row 4 got a little ridiculous with finding the aliens and shit. I thought
yeah,
they went a little.
that was more
it.
like you were actually in a simulation. So
It felt like DLC for the third, but I still liked it. Man, did I still like it. I loved it.
I did like the
Third's
fact
still
that
my favorite, but I loved it.
I did like the fact that you could choose in the beginning, like you either could cure cancer or end hunger forever. So now, let me ask you guys a question, though, since Tony's brought Saints Row up. I want to ask, and give me an honest answer. Would you cure cancer or would you end hunger?
Ooh,
You know my
cancer. Cancer.
Yeah, definitely the cancer.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
Me too.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah, all three of us.
Hunger
Yeah,
can be
because
easily cured if we just get some tightwads and loosen their grip, some fucking billions.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Cancer's got to go away.
Cancer.
Absolutely.
So
Well, I got my theories on that too, so I don't want to bring that to the show.
I've also, not exactly, but yeah. But I was just saying that because in Saints Row 4 you had to choose though. Of course, I'm going to say end cancer because I lost a lot of friends and family members because of cancer. So fuck cancer, yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
no joke.
I had to ask that.
It's no joke.
You should see all my cars I have customized on the third and the fourth. I love customizing the vehicles too.
All right.
It's on a different level than Grand Theft Auto. Like I said, Saints Row is like it's Grand Theft Auto on methamphetamine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And my brain. It's my brain. But like you did notice how between 1 and 2 how it was like pretty much a GTA clone, about gangs and everything like that. And the gang slowly gets into like they start to become heroes. It's Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious is Saints Row.
Yeah, but 1 and 2 has added some. But the second game added a lot of humor to it, though.
They both did. They were always funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right. So those are your 10 favorite. So favorite games of all time.
Yes, of all
Excellent.
time.
All right. So I'm gonna get through my list because we're actually kind of running out of time. But I think I could be able to kind of spit through these, really quick. So, and it wasn't that very difficult to actually go through my top 10 because I played a lot of games and there was a lot of games that were really resonant and there was games I actually play over and over and over again. So let's start with number 10. Now, really,
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because we're going all
night. I'm telling you, this thing doesn't like me.
Oh boy.
Okay, hold on a second. All right.
Oh boy.
What happened?
Love it. Just love it. All right, here we go. So, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I think if you heard that fire alarm in the background, but you know what? I'm in that fire alarm town, so that's always going to happen. But I'm going to go through my top 10 really fast, and, one of them everyone's been playing still is, to my day, the game of the year, still is game of the year. I was considered game of the decade, Expedition 33. I don't need to go into further details because everybody who's played it, everyone who hasn't even been an RPG fan, played it, and they said, wow, what an amazing game. This game made people who don't play RPGs start liking RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
They had created a masterpiece, a gem, a game of the decade, a game that actually all developers should be following suit, a game that didn't have any of those fillers, a game that actually was their own, made with a small team, by the way, and there were ex-Ubisoft devs and, of course, some some video game fans, RPG fans, that were actually interns that actually molded this game. and you resonate with all of the characters in the game. Emotion, story, gameplay, intrigue. This game deserves to be in my top 10. I put that as a number 10. Now I'll tell you the reason why. There is a game that I put in my top number 1 that actually deserves that spot, but Expedition 33, I would still consider like number 10. I actually knocked one game off the top 10 to get squeeze this game in. So, and I will tell you what that game is after I go through my list. So, Expedition 33. I don't need to show you anything because you should be playing that game now. If you haven't played it, play it now. If you haven't, if you don't know what it is, look for it and then play it.
Do it now.
Yes. Do it now. All right. Number 9. Number 9. Oh, people should be familiarized with this game. And, I'm so glad that if you have a Switch 2, you should be playing it now. Especially if you actually have the expansion pass. And now GameCube games are now part of it. So you can play it now.
I love them, but I suck at them.
Yes. F-Zero GX. Oh, yeah. So good. So fantastic. It's hardcore. If you are a racing fan, you'll love this game.
Yeah, I suck at it. I like it, but I suck.
Yeah, but
racing games are not my strong point.
Let me tell you something. This game is amazing. The stages, the speed, the gameplay, the music, everything about this game screams arcade. Because believe it or not, this game was in the arcade also.
Right.
But when they brought this game home, it was over. I didn't want to leave. I was playing this game forever. It's so good. You unlockable vehicles, stages. There's a storyline. Still amazing, and still is to this very day. Play it. F-Zero GX. That's my number 9. Number 8. And Johnny, I know that you like Super Mario Bros. 3, but this game actually did, when it came for the Super Nintendo, they expanded on it. Super Mario World.
I love Super Mario World.
Super Mario World, the reason why...
They're both good games.
There's several reasons why, actually. I understand they took away a lot of power-ups, and I was actually kind of weirded out.
Yeah, they did.
They took away all the
raccoon
suit. They took away the frog suit. They took away all...
Yeah.
But...
You got Yoshi.
Yeah, but you got Yoshi. Exactly.
Yeah, you got Yoshi. Yeah, exactly.
Yoshi.
Everybody loves Yoshi. They love that dinosaur.
So, you got Yoshi, and you got a cape. You got
Yeah,
Mario with a cape, and you could turn it into a parachute style thing where you could be able to float.
Yeah, you can float. You
He
can stay in
became
the air.
super. They gave him a
the
cape.
raccoon. Yeah, I like the raccoon suit, though. You can only fly for a little bit of time.
And the dive bomb move, which is actually pretty cool, too. So you can be able to do.
That was unique.
Yes.
That was
Amazing. And you have a spin move to be able to break blocks and everything underneath your feet.
Yep.
So
You can smack you with the cape, too.
it only works when you're actually in powered up mode. Let's see. The stages, there's lots of stages in there. There's secret worlds that you can actually go into, which is actually fantastic. You get the Star World that you actually can go into, secret world.
Yep.
There's basically you can warp throughout the whole entire game, so to speak. With that, I would consider that more like almost like a makeshift warp zone, but pretty cool. And if you're good, you might even be able to skip to the very end. Ooh! So
Yeah.
So that's that's the reason why I love Super Mario World. Fantastic music, gameplay, everything about it. Oh my goodness, had a good time. Super Mario World is also was available for the Super NES when it first got released. Actually, the family set. It's a family set.
Yeah.
Super Mario World.
The Super NES came with Super Mario World.
Oh, that's right. It did, right? That's right.
Right.
It came with 2 controllers, Super Mario World.
And the game.
Yep, and the game. That's right. So definitely worth it. And then of course, then it came with the game console like later on the thing with just 1 controller. I don't know why they even bother to do that. Now, this might be a game that you guys, a lot of people are not familiar with, and I actually been shouting to the mountaintops because I actually loved the game. Namco, what are you doing? You need to bring this. You need to bring this game back. And that ending, whatever it is, it deserves a sequel. The game is called Breakdown.
I remember that game. Yeah.
Breakdown, a first-person action game, came out for the Xbox. Wow, it pretty much like midway through its life cycle. What an amazing game. I like the story. I like the intrigue, and also the fact that you're actually facing this enemy called the Talon. These invincible creatures are actually all over the game, and what you are doing right now is you are Derek Cole, and your mission basically is number 1, try to regain your memory, and you were actually brought back to become the savior of the world. Problem is that you lost your memory, and your abilities and stuff like that are slowly starting to come into fruition. So that means you actually gain your abilities. You'll be able to fight these creatures. You will actually be able to gain abilities such as slow down time, and actually be able to to be able to gain speed and all that stuff. It's just it's so awesome, and it's all in first person. So if you're not much of a first person type of person, maybe you won't like it, but I would say give it a shot. You'll actually like the game. There are a couple of jumping puzzles inside the game that's kind of disorienting, but not that much. Once you get used to the controls, you should have no problem. There's certain things that you will say, "Oh, heck yeah!" They'll have the moments, and of course, there's a certain enemy that you'll meet. You will like, "Oh my gosh, let me run away." Yeah, there's those moments too. So yes, that's my number 7. Breakdown, Xbox. If you can find it, play it. They need to bring that game back. Number 6. I have been going back and forth with what my number 6 is going to be, because I know we're going a little over, but I have to. Comic Zone, Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
I loved this game. Cartoon style. The gameplay is pretty cool. You actually do gain abilities as you go throughout the game. There's a certain move that you actually get. You can be able to collect items in the game. You have a rat who actually can help you to get switches, and will help you with certain things and give you clues. What an amazing game. I feel like if it's available now right now, you'll be able to play that game and get that game right now through I believe through I think Game Pass. I think you guys could play that in Game Pass, if I'm not mistaken. Or you could download. You can download the game though. You can actually purchase the game though. You can purchase the game through.
Are you sure about that? Because I think it's on the Sega Genesis collection.
Oh, it's right. It's right. It is part of the Sega Genesis collection. That's right. Yeah. Yes, you can play it through there, and several other games such as the game
when you said Game Pass, you threw me off a bit. Wait a minute, Genesis games on Game Pass
No, not on Game Pass.
Mm-mm.
That's wrong. That was my mistake. But
Yeah.
definitely on
Yeah, it's a
definitely
collection.
on the collection. And of
Yeah.
course, one of Johnny's favorites is on there too, Shinobi 3. So, and one of my other favorites,
And the
which I'm
Revenge-
actually going to
Revenge
go
of
into get into
Shinobi.
next.
Okay.
But yes, Comic Zone definitely definitely my number 6. Number 5. Johnny likes this game too. Revenge of Shinobi.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something.
On the first Shinobi.
Yuzo Koshiro did the music for this game. What a fantastic game. There's we're learning how to use the ninjutsu like when you actually need it. It actually does have purpose. So it's definitely worth a playthrough. And of course the infinite shuriken move is actually in there. So
Because I'm a cheating bastard. And
I'm a cheating. I'm a
Sometimes the
cheating.
game cheats, right? The game cheats.
Yes, you have to be cheating.
Yeah, I can cheat. I can cheat too.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You know what? If games don't play fair, I don't play fair. That's how it works.
I could be Revenge of Shinobi very hard without using the cheat though, but it's still fun as hell to use.
Oh well, I mean, no, I actually believe it or not, before I even knew the code and everything, I actually played through the game, and just saving shurikens and everything is actually what you need to do.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Now, my number 4, and still to this very day, Super Nintendo really was hitting its stride, and this has actually helped it get back onto the map. Contra 3: The Alien Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Contra 3, one of the harder games. Not as hard as hardcore, but hard enough. It's one of those games that will make you cry to your mama.
Don't mislead the viewers. It's hard.
Yes. It will
There's no
make
such thing as an easy
you cry to your mama. You would wish that you never touched the game, but you will actually be begging to play it. And on top of that, because it came out in Japan as Contra Spirits, this game actually has limited continues.
Yeah,
I hate when they do
That's
that.
right.
and
The
the
arcade
funny
version's
thing is
only
they
5.
also
The
have
original-
the 30 lives. Don't they have the 30 lives code on Contra Spirits? I think they do.
They do have I think they do. They do have a 30
And
lives
they don't
code
bring it
in
here
there.
to the States.
I don't know if it's the same same code, but I think it's but you can get the 30 lives. But
And you want to know what's funny? You mentioned Contra Hardcore was hard too. Did you know that the Mega Drive version, the Japanese version, is a little bit easier than our version?
Yep. Isn't that crazy? They made that version easier, and the Americans got the one that would kick your ass.
Yeah. Same thing they did with
They wanted to punish us
Street
for something. They wanted to punish us for something. That's what
they
hell
did the same. They did the same thing with Streets of Rage 3 as well.
Yep.
Because Bare Knuckle 3 was easier, but Streets of Rage 3, the one that we got here, was harder.
Yep. It
Still
made
kicks its
you.
ass, though.
It seriously.
Yeah.
It's literally one of those games that will kick your ass and take your name and make you cry. And of course, your best bet, put up to 7 lives if you can't stomach it, because if you do 3 lives, well,
You're gonna piss yourself
good luck.
off.
Yeah, I got a tip for players for people if you're trying to beat this on hard. There's actually a way on the I think it was on the 3rd stage, right after you pass the helicopters and when you get into the factory. If you want to spend time doing this, you can actually stay on that stage and keep shooting the aliens that keeps coming out of the door. If you keep on doing that for like a good maybe like 30, 40 minutes, you'll raise your lives up to 29 or 30 lives. And then you could just go on and try to beat the game from there. That's a tip for you guys out there.
There you go. There's your nice little tips for you guys, for those who
Yep.
actually can't stomach this wonderful game and play through it and everything, you know, the normal
Yep.
way.
And
If you
then-
want to get those
Yep,
extra
and then-
lives,
exactly.
go for
Hey,
it.
listen, if it's in the game, use it. And then also you could do the same thing on the last stage when all the aliens come out. Like say if you're down by a couple lives, and if you don't want to take the risk, you want to get more extra lives, you could do it on the 7th stage, on the last stage, and let the aliens keep going. Just stay there, shoot us until you reach your 29 or 30 lives.
Indeed.
So there's no shame of doing it too.
Nope.
So,
I had no shame. I am shameless.
no.
Number 3, and believe it or not, I still to this very day, I remember when it first came out in the arcade. Soul Calibur.
Yes.
Oh,
Welcome back to the stage of
Okay,
history.
now the Dreamcast version obviously
That's
was the
awesome.
best one.
It destroyed the arcade.
It
Even
was-
had better graphics.
Yes, it was the best one. And people were like, "Oh, but Soul Calibur, yeah, it is. It is
What an amazing
one of
launch
those
game.
games that improved the formula of Soul Edge, otherwise known as Soul Blade for the PlayStation.
That's right.
It's like it has better characters, unlockables, story mode, weapon mode. So you go through it the whole entire story, and you can actually get new weapons and stuff like that, and you can change your character, and you get new outfits. And, dude, it's amazing. And on top of that, it's challenging because there's certain things, certain quests that you have to do. And as you're going through it, you know, you go through also a gauntlet. So you have to go through, face certain enemies and everything in a certain pattern. And you have to go through all of them. Because if you die, you have to go right back to the very beginning. Yeah. But still awesome. Definitely. Soul Calibur, still is my number 3. That's one of my top 3. Now, number 2. Yes, sir. NES. The Days of Lore. You're talking about Michael Keaton and Batman, right?
Yes.
Batman came out for the NES. And I remember going over to my friend's house. And he got that game for his birthday, I think it was. And invited all of us over. So we got a chance to play
Oh,
Batman.
y'all did that too.
Wow. Yeah, we all did it.
Yeah.
We all did
Nice.
that.
Batman, let me tell you something. Sunsoft made something special.
Sunsoft music is incredible.
Yeah. Now,
Sure,
the
yeah.
beginning of the game, we thought froze because in the title screen, it goes pepper.
Yep.
And we were like, wait, did it freeze? And then it went to the rest of the game. I was like, oh, I get it. Let me tell you something. From the beginning to pretty much the very end, and my friend was stuck on Joker.
Oh,
My
yeah.
friend, because he was like,
The
"Oh,
hand
how
buzzer
do you
lightning?
beat this guy? How do you beat this guy? Because he keeps on shooting me and everything, and I need 2 shots, I'm dead." Yeah. We were all trying to figure it out. Then one day, me and my friend Shantae, we went over to the house. We went over to the house and everything. We got to that part again, and we were trying to figure it out. So I said, "You know what? Why don't you just jump in and just start punching him?" And lo and behold, that was the right move.
Yep.
That's
People
right.
thought you had to keep using the weapons and stuff. I said, no, just go up to him and just
Go-
keep punching him. If he
and
runs,
keep on
if he runs to
punching
the
him.
other side,
That-
Like the movie.
That's the secret.
Just like the movie.
follow him.
That's the
Copy
secret.
the
Just
movie.
follow him. Just keep
So-
following him. If he runs to the other side, you run to the other side with him as well. And just keep punching him and
Yeah.
repeat.
And
Before he goes down.
and the graphics were not that bad. I actually love the game. The gameplay was great. The gameplay was great. The enemies, were great. It was simplistic platformer type of game. But come on, man. Who can go wrong? Batman was the game. It came out, sold lots of copies. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I mean, you can't go wrong. I love Batman. So Batman NES, my number 2. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for my number 1 game.
It's Pac-Man.
Number 1 game of all time.
I'm not gonna tease you.
Drum roll, please. Lost Odyssey.
Wow.
Such an underrated game.
Lost Odyssey is a game that needs to be put on a pedestal. This is a game made by Orinobu Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi-san made an amazing studio, Mistwalker. They had a partnership with Microsoft and Xbox, and created an exclusive JRPG for the console at the time. Lost Odyssey is a game that needs to come back. It needs to come back big time. And I'll tell you the reason why. Number 1, game was underrated. It came out, I believe around the same time as another RPG, if they know at the time. I forgot what it was. And it pretty much got shoved under the radar. But a lot of people who played it said, "Oh my God, I want to play this game." People were looking for Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
especially Xboxers who didn't have it yet.
Because that's what he made.
Yeah.
He's a godfather of Final Fantasy. He's the one
Right.
that brought Final Fantasy to life, right? But he took his knowledge and he put it into a new franchise, a new game. Well, I can't even call it a franchise. A new game that is dealing with a story about a soldier or people who actually cannot die. They live forever, for 1,000 years, and they have seen some shit. They went through wars. They went through Fathom. They went through all these different things, and they actually had these stories that are built up inside of them. And what's great about the story is that you finally are starting to figure it out because your memories are starting to come back. But what's happening is that there's certain individuals and everything that are trying to suppress those memories because there are dark secrets that they're trying to keep away from everyone. So, and it gets really, really good. And my suggestion is jump onto this game, play the game, love the game. It's right now, I believe it's backwards compatible, and you can still purchase the game now. You can actually go on Xbox Live right now. You know, Xbox Marketplace and everything. You can purchase the game right now. So my suggestion is, get it, buy it, play it, love it. And that is my top 10. And I know we're a little bit over, but you know what? I don't care. Because this right here, I'm very, very passionate about. These are the games that built us. These are the games that we live for. These are the games that actually molded us to the men that we are today. And, ladies and gentlemen, that is our personal top 10s. But what about yours? What are your top 10? Why don't you go ahead and leave some comments below? Go ahead and go on to our X. You can find us on there. You know, drop a line, say hello, and you know, give your
put in the
top
comment
10s.
section, man. Like if you don't put in the chat, just put in the comment section because I like to see it. I like to see different people's lists of what games they might have there. Maybe just provide some games that I would say, but they're in my top 20. I want to see if we have the same. We like the same type of games like you guys do. So,
so let's see. Chris Costello says his number 1 is Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, good choice. No, great choice. Pac-Man
Scroll
still
up,
is
scroll
number
up.
1 in my heart.
Scroll up, dude. He put down a bunch of lists.
Oh, he did. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, he has 2 of them. They're very good too.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Number 1.
Fire them out there.
Oh, okay. Number 1. Okay, Link to the Past. Ooh.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a
Very
great
nice.
one.
You got good
That's
taste.
on my top
Mass
20.
Effect.
That's actually
Okay,
on my,
very nice.
That's actually on my top 20
Yeah.
that game.
Yeah. Halo. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Original?
Hey,
Yep.
now I gotta ask you, which one? Is it Halo 1? Or is it Halo 1?
I think if he says Halo, it's most likely the original Halo.
Probably the original one,
Yeah,
right?
because he's putting numbers there. So
Yeah, he's
Okay.
putting numbers, so it's pretty much the original Halo. Yeah.
Borderlands. Okay. Oh, the first Borderlands. Yes. Oh, okay, I agree.
The original
I
was
agree.
good.
Borderlands
Ninja
1
Gaiden
is
Black,
Borderlands.
nice.
Oh, Borderlands 1 is cracked. Ninja Gaiden Black. Oh, great choice.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Ninja Gaiden Black. Yes.
Now,
Yeah, Chris has great taste.
Ninja.
I have that game, and you can unlock the original Ninja Gaiden arcade game in that as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Risk of Rain 2. Not familiar with that game, but I think it came out for the PS. It came out for the Steam for a little while. It's a multiplayer type of game. I never got an opportunity to play it, and I think my sons actually tried to get me into it, and I never really jumped in. But maybe I'll jump into it. I don't know. I mean, it looks interesting. And then of course Final Fantasy VII to round it off, and then Skyrim. Okay, great choices. Oh, Skyrim.
Yeah,
yes.
he does. He's got another one too, I think. There's two
You
lists.
got more? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, right under that one.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Ooh.
I heard
I
about
never
that.
got an opportunity to play that one yet, but you know what? I might have to play that game. I think it was on Game Pass for a small period of time too. Witcher 3. Oh, excellent choice.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yes. Amazing story. The DLCs are great and amazing. Space Marines 2. Okay.
Yo,
Yes,
you gotta play
Warhammer.
that.
I'm
gotta
all
play
down
that.
for Warhammer. I love Warhammer games.
If you dug Gears, you're gonna love Warhammer too.
Yes, absolutely. World of Warcraft, the first one. Okay, you know what? I was going to jump in, but I felt like if I jump in,
fear
I would
that
never
game.
leave.
Yeah, I fear it for that reason.
I know a lot of people who actually played World of Warcraft to this very day,
Yeah.
and they've been playing.
I
since
can't play those
came out.
games. Yeah, I
I fear
can't
it.
play
I've
those
had
games.
3 friends disappear to it, man, for like
Yeah.
years.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, I got an addictive personality. I'm gonna
They
get
say
addicted.
goodbye world.
You will never
Yeah, they
see
say
me
goodbye
again.
world.
Yep, indeed. Diablo, the first Diablo. Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about the PC version was great. The PlayStation version seemed more watered down, and it seemed more linear than the PC version. I think the PC version was probably better. Because the fact that you could actually be able to have more control over how you get your weapons and stuff like that, and as you go further deeper down into the pits of hell, it's actually worth it. Overwatch 1, okay, all right, not really my cup of tea. I like those
It's
type
fun.
of like
It's
arena
fun.
type playing games, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I just couldn't get into it. Cyberpunk.
I wasn't
Okay.
bad at him.
Cyberpunk, yes. Definitely yes. That was
Yeah.
a game that was announced. Wow. Holy
They redeemed
cow.
themselves in Cyberpunk. They fixed up
Cyberpunk
with the.
Cyberpunk was like one in the making for like
Yeah, it seems like we're
decades.
going into the more.
It
going
was
into modern
decades
ones
back
now.
in the it's all about the Xbox 360 era. They were
Oh,
thinking
It
about
has been
bringing that
decades,
game out.
has it?
And they showed a teaser of some sort. And it never came out. And we thought it was vaporware. But I guess the technology caught up and they actually finally brought the game out. And trust me, they did a phenomenal job. Although, when it first came out, there was a lot of
It had a
bugs.
rocky beginning.
Rocky beginning.
Boy,
The
was it
PC
rocky.
version especially. There was a lot of glitches and stuff like that. But once they started ironing those glitches out, they nailed it. They nailed it.
CD Project Red are solid dudes. Hire
Oh,
me,
yeah.
please. I'd love to work with you. Please hire me.
Yeah. Yes. Divinity Original Sin. Yes. Divinity series, great, fantastic. If you like RPGs or like those type of survival type of games, you'll definitely be on that. It's very original from very very different from playing like Diablo. I mean, it's a different style of top down game, but yeah, it's worth it. It's worth the play, definitely. That's the Original Sin 2. That's the sequel. Yes, definitely worth it. Ghost of Tsushima. Yes. Yes.
I see a lot of love
Oh,
for that game.
Ghost
Yeah,
of
that's
A lot of
Tsushima.
love for
Let
that.
me,
Yeah.
that's actually a
you
good
know,
game. I have that game.
Everyone
Yeah,
loves
I
that,
played
man. It seems good.
you know,
that was a good
let
game.
me see.
I
Ghost
haven't
of
had the
That
pleasure,
Tsushima
should
was
unfortunately.
one of those
hold on a
games.
second.
If you,
No, that listen. That game should have gotten Game of the Year, not The Last of Us Part 2 that year.
I agree.
They got robbed
I'd
that year.
have to agree with you too.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was so pissed when I watched the Game Awards when they announced that they were about to announce the Game of the Year and Christopher Nolan when he read The Last of Us Part 2. I shut the award show. I was like, oh, okay, this shit was so rigged. It was so rigged.
Oh,
They got robbed.
absolutely.
Yeah, but Ghost of Tsushima definitely that's a really great game.
Yeah, you know what? If you I think it's on PC now. You can play it on PC.
Yeah, it is.
So if you don't have a
That's it.
PlayStation 4 or 5 and you still want to play the game and you have a decent PC, I had to say decent because the specs are up there. Ghost of Tsushima, definitely worth a download. Play it now. If you like samurai games, samurai style games, oh my gosh, this is definitely up your alley. Super Mario Brothers 3, yep, there you go, Johnny. He agrees. Super Mario Brothers 3 is up there.
Yo.
Yep,
You mentioned some good ones too. Like
absolutely.
God of War. I love God of
Yeah.
War.
God of War. Oh, the first one.
Oh
God
yeah.
of War 1. Now, hold on a second. Now, there was a remake one. Are you talking about the old God of War? The 2D one? I mean, not the 2D one. The third person one? Or are you talking about the third person behind the back version? You got to be a little more clear. Which one are you talking about? Because
I'm not
there's
sure.
two God of Wars.
He just has to mention the year. If he gives us the year, then we'll know which one it is.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Just give me the year description of that one, and I'll add that on there. Dark Souls 3, yes, definitely. Although it was much easier type of game. They actually made it a little easier than the other two. Dark Souls 3.
Hearing easy and Dark Souls in the same sentence is very funny.
Yeah. I mean, it made it more player friendly. So maybe
It's punished us enough.
it's a good no. Don't get me wrong. The Dark Souls series is great.
It punishes
Demon Souls,
you,
on the other hand, that will kick your ass. Holy crap! Yeah, that's a game that will eat your lunch and then make you cry, and then you'll eat your lunch again. And then Simon's Quest, yes.
That was my
Yes.
Castlevania.
The
I got
first
addicted to
introdu-
that one.
The first introduction.
Oh, he said the recent God of War, not the original. He hasn't played the recent one.
What was that?
Chris answered. He said it was the recent God of War, not the original.
No, so
The
it's the
recent
recent one. Okay, so
the one
behind. Okay, all right. No,
Yeah,
still great. I mean,
I love the originals though. You got to play those too, Chris. Check them out. The originals are great too.
Play the original. I have a friend of mine that's actually a fan of the original games, but he said he did not like the new ones. He was not a fan of the new ones.
And then Simon's Quest. This is the first. The first time.
I don't know. If he likes Simon's Quest, that's on him. But that's one of my least favorite Castlevania games.
I like Simon's Quest too.
Really?
Really?
No. Well, dude, I mean, listen. If you play Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, that blows Simon's Quest off the wall. I mean, listen. If you like Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, if you like Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, then that's fine. But when you play Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, that's way better. In my opinion. Because listen, okay, dude, you get to play different characters. You get to play as Trevor Belmont, Sypha, Grant, and Alucard.
Right.
There you go, and you have multiple stages. Like there's different passes you could take.
Right.
There's so many different passes you could take, though.
Okay.
So and there's so many different powers, and there was different endings as well.
Okay.
So.
No. I respect your opinion. I really do.
I'm just telling you. But like I said, if you like Simon's Quest, though, more power to you.
Yeah. See,
I liked it.
Simon's Quest is actually up there for me because number one, it seems like more of that RPG questish type of game.
Yeah, that's the part I liked
and
about
there's a
it.
lot of back and forth. You have to a lot of traveling back and forth, changing crystals into other crystals to actually get this and to actually get different body parts for Dracula. And then when
But
you
the
finally
dialogue in that game
certain
was
bosses
so
you meet,
the dialogue in that game was so bad though, and the problem is that if you didn't have Nintendo Power or if you didn't have the magazines to show you exactly where you had to go, you would be stuck though because the dialogue, some of the dialogue in the game doesn't make any sense. So,
well, that's the
luckily,
charm. That's the charm for the game. You know, and also, hey, listen, and also it's the first time that we actually heard bloody tears. So I mean, you have to give it. You have to give it.
Yeah, I mean they do have everything have medical tears though, but you know, like I said, I mean I like the first Castlevania, but Simon's Quest wasn't as good as it was. But then when they brought back Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, yeah, that blew all.
I liked all three. I liked all three. So
yeah.
Yeah, but I think I does blow the other two out of the water. But I did like 2 for its RPG elements too.
And Castlevania 3 was my first Castlevania game that I bought with my own money too. So that's very
all right. So it's got a special place for you.
And like I said, it had multiple endings. It had multiple characters. It had multiple characters you could play as, and there was multiple passes you could take in that game, which was very different from the past 2 Castlevania games.
Absolutely.
So.
Well. Then he did add 3 more games after he added TMNT. Now,
we'll be here forever.
Oh, you talking about the arcade version? I think he meant the original. The original one, the one for the NES. And then Hades, and then Oblivion. Oblivion, okay, all right. So you like the Skyrim over Oblivion? Okay.
Yeah, my buddy's he's eclectic. You see the difference in the games there?
No.
So much for he's into variety, just like me. Man. I like the variety.
Oh yeah, he says yeah. Okay, he says. Oh yeah, here you go. He says yeah. The recent God of War. I haven't played the original. Okay. Oh no,
you gotta play the original game.
Yeah.
Check out the original God of War game.
Let's see.
Those are fun and those are badass. And if you can't play they also got the PSP versions too.
That's true. So, all right. Well, that is our show, ladies and gents. Please, if you have any games that is in your top 4, top 10, whatever it is, please leave a comment below. Now remember, this contest that's happening next week, 17th, be there or be square, 9 p.m. to 11 or so p.m. We are going to be running that contest. We're going to be running the names. And the winner will be announced. And hopefully you are listening. Because if you aren't, remember, you will lose the opportunity and it will go to the next viewer. But if you are there, or if you just got started, as long as you interact on our little interwebs right here and you actually get in contact with us in a prompt amount of time, you will actually win a copy of Shinobi Art of Vengeance for the console of your choice or the Steam. And of course, it's going to be awesome and you're going to love it. It's going to be available to you before, when the game actually comes out. You're going to love it. And of course, we got a next milestone. And our next milestone, we're going to have another giveaway. So the faster we get to our next milestone, the faster we're going to have more prizes and stuff like that. I guarantee you, the prizes will probably get better. You never know. But you have to be there. Be active. Be active. Be there. Be present. And so, in closing, let's go ahead and do our outros. Tony?
Well, I had a great time. It was fun sharing my favorites with our friends that are listening. And seeing what you guys like too. You guys brought up some games that I didn't even have no clue you guys liked, which is cool because now I got more to talk with you about. So let's keep on playing together, everyone. Please come back. We're really happy you're here. Chris, thank you for being here, buddy. You made some great suggestions. Thanks, pal. And the rest of you play on. Let's keep leveling it up.
Awesome. Johnny?
As I stammer the ending.
This was amazing, though, that we got to talk about our top 10 games of all time. And then also shout out to Chris, the telling us about his favorite games and everybody in the chat there.
Chris is a good dude.
Yeah, no, he definitely is though. That's why I like to see, and I hope we get more and more people that comes by. So that's been fun though. But thanks for everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it.
Oh, so anyway, I have to just go ahead and put this out there. This week is going to be somebody's level up day. I wonder who that person could be.
They'll find out.
They're gonna
Later.
be leveling up soon. I wonder who that person's
Find
gonna
out later
be.
this week. We'll find out later
Yeah,
this week.
maybe. Ooh. Yep. But of course that's gonna happen. So Johnny, are you this coming Friday? Yeah, I think you're. Are you not gonna? Are you gonna be around? Or you have something to do?
I'll keep you guys updated or not though, because there might be some plans coming up for Friday, so we'll see.
All right, no problem. All right, so we'll find out that Friday. So until then, my fellow players out there, keep on playing, keep on leveling up, and we will see you next time on the next Gaming Treble. Have a fantastic evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Take care, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.